How's it all going tonight, folks? We are here. There's FTO. It started like 2 minutes ago. I only just finished dinner, so I'm going to quickly sneak in through the side door. Oh. No, I'm not going to drive in. I was just thinking about going to get a fancy car and driving it in. You know what? I will. Okay. It's literally across the road. I'm being a 100% dick. What car to take, though? That's the question. Take the new M5 or take the Merc? Take the fancy Merc. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. I'm nuts.
That's right, that's why I need money.
Alright, so once you've got that stack of cash, let's just head on into...
Is that the legendary old mate?
Yeah, one and only.
Slay!
Whereabouts are we going inside?
Just come on through, I'm going to give you your job roles now.
Follow the boss man.
Let me hit you.
Alright, welcome to AVHQ Mirror Park. Alright, if you could just all just wait in a line for me, just a nice line that way I can go in and give you your job roles. Once you've got your job role, head inside here, and we'll get you set up with the uniform. So just one at a time.
Bye, guys. I don't want a uniform.
That junk.
You need a uniform.
I
Corrupt
don't want one.
Gangly arms of yours. Koala, can you open the door or not?
That's right, just, you don't need to come in, it's fine, I just need
Shit, I
to
need to set
line
my
up one
job.
at a time.
Just stand out there, look at him menacingly through the glass.
Alright, I've got the first two, you can head into the change rooms. You should have your new job role
Is that
now.
this room just behind?
Yep, that's it.
That one just there.
Just over here.
Beautiful.
do? Do we just select job clothing?
If you go in and see Jack at the
Jack. Oh, where's Jack
Burgers. Hey, you might be
Yep.
outside.
I'm grilling some air. Want some?
Oh, that smells delicious.
How do you want your air done?
Slightly roasted, kind of like Anakin Skywalker.
Oh shit, really?
Hey,
Man,
Kiki.
let's heat up then.
Hello.
Slay, Kiki.
Can I go in my head briefly?
See Kiki
Yeah,
in
slightly torched with a hint of mustery goodness.
there. Also, a little bit of bitterness for your old master.
That's the spirit.
Ripper. Let me just crank the heat up real quick. It's taking a long time.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, fucking grilling air is really difficult.
Yeah, I know. It keeps moving around, right? You can try and hold it down.
Fucking convection currents keep taking the hot shit away from me, bringing me cold shit.
You need induction.
Fucking hate convection currents.
How many students we got? 5 or 6? There's a lot
7.
more than I was about to say. There's more than 5
Yeah,
here.
I was about to say, hang on, this should be yes. Yeah, I said that too. It was like,
Alrighty,
hang on, that's a lot more than we're supposed to have.
Oh, he's overdoing it again.
So many of us now.
He always does
So,
it.
Don't burn my air.
Mirror Park, AVH.
I can't burn it. It's not possible.
Most of our business from is where
How
we
many
actually employ
students?
from as well.
7.
In that change room where we come from,
I know,
we
right?
have a
Yeah,
storage
no, I'm
locker,
trying to
Don't look like
eavesdrop. Shut up.
7.
hospitals
You
in
look
the
like
city,
8.
as well as
Shh, I'm
our
trying to
venues.
eavesdrop.
So if you ever need to put your stuff away,
I
you
rock.
can access
7.
that and
You
then
look 8.
can. So you can put
I turned up in my
your
Merc to show off.
We also have the
Oh.
medical
I have
supply
my,
equipment where we get all
my
of our
dipshit
meds,
vehicle
our
parked here.
resources, and
Have you seen it in person yet, Dick?
as well as the
No.
I'll show
Next is
you.
outside. Yeah,
I'll
that's
show
it.
you. I'll show you my dumbass of a car.
We've just given you a standard uniform. If you want to add, your glasses, your hats, your bracelets, things like that, feel free to do that. It's up to you.
Oh my. The fuck.
This
Oh, wow.
is the new whip.
Oh, well, it goes up too.
It's got
That's.
hydraulics so I can raise it further and drive around like this.
I don't know what to say.
I am AV's master of dumbass vehicles.
That's how?
What do you mean how?
How'd you
Are you
get
a
it like
kid?
that?
It's how Simeon sells it. How they got like the back raised and the front down.
Oh dear.
I just know how to use hydraulics. That's all I know. It's like that's all it is. Like I own a car. It's over in like
The
Harmony.
garage. Yeah, yeah.
I said Harmony, but I know it can actually do the bounces on the hydraulics. This one can't bounce.
Well, you wouldn't want it to. You'd flip it.
Oh yeah, I know. But it's so disappointing. I can still go side to side though.
I do have one that's very similar that bounces. The
Yeah,
problem
yeah.
is you bounce it so much it just breaks.
Oh yeah, that's why I got my max armor.
That's a good point.
Just yeah, boss, how's it going?
Once you've grabbed those three things, totaling $3,000, you can head outside. The stretcher bed is very, very heavy, so you might need to put your
Sprinter bull
heavy
bar.
equipment away in just this locker here.
Have they taken away the mic? Oh,
That's it.
maybe they've set something up.
All right, and I need to give
Oh,
a job
fuck.
roll
Oh, no, it doesn't say
to-
mic on. I thought it said micro on it there for a second. Perfect. Shall we do this while I'm out here now? Why can't I pick that up? These things sometimes. So much.
Can I go for a helicopter ride?
If we
I'm out
have
here first.
enough sprinters, yes, you can come.
Screw the rest of my friends. Take me.
They've imprinted
off.
on me, Jack. I've got a gaggle of
I
geese
think
here.
so.
I've been imprinted on.
Hey, don't leave me.
Alrighty, just give me
I'm
one
a goose
moment,
now.
and then we'll get started.
I'll entertain the. Hi guys, listen to me. Woo! I'm entertaining.
Tell us a funny joke.
Trivia, right?
Listen to the keys rattle. Hang on, where are my keys? Fuck. Okay.
Jingle 'em, jingle 'em.
Rattle, 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 rattle. Yeah, look, this.
Oh,
I'm entertaining.
wow.
Entertaining.
Oh, keys.
entertaining
Keys, is that keys?
greenies. This is the
Oh,
maze
keys?
runner. Real greenies now.
Keys? You have keys?
Please
Can
tell
I
me
hear the
if
keys
someone
again?
gets that reference.
Can I hear the keys
I
again?
got that,
Please,
Gadden. It's
please.
okay.
Please.
Wow.
I understand,
We're
Gadden.
missing one.
Yes, there's
Has
one
someone
more. I
read
think
this?
someone's
Yeah,
died
there's
already.
someone
Has someone read the book?
What?
Please. Does anyone
On the
get
job
the
training?
gaming reference?
Yes,
I'm pretty sure
I
he's
do get
organising
a
a few
Thank God.
things.
Okay, someone's cultured. Thank God. Fuck. Okay, this is good.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's
my
okay, it's
sister's
okay.
lost wherever she is.
Yeah. It's not even
Um,
that.
Did you
big
see
like
Lorraine
that.
in there?
I
She
didn't.
was.
Oops.
I don't know.
Oh, hang on, I haven't
I'll go
showed the
have a
boss
look
man
for
in
you.
your car yet. I'm just gonna pick
Oh,
that up real quick
hang on.
so you can see
something's happening.
it. We got the car with the boss man.
Might as well.
Yep, there she is.
Oh.
Here she is.
Alrighty. Deck and Gadden are just going to show you guys all of our beautiful vehicles for one moment, and then we'll get started after that. So, Deck and Gadden, take it away.
Sure.
Wait, what are we doing?
We're showing the vehicles. So over
Oh,
here we
okay.
have the standard Sprinter, which is the most common vehicle.
Can you
will
speak
take
up a
out.
little?
Oh, sorry.
Buddy, can you put yourself on shout or something?
I
so we can
will
all hear you?
shout. Yes,
Thank you,
this is
no.
the standard Sprinter. This is the most common vehicle we take out. It is a beast of a vehicle. Drives really well. Takes a lot of damage. Over here you have the rapid response motorcycle. One of Gadden's favorite vehicles. This is behind a certification. It's fantastic. It goes extremely fast, about 225 kilometers an hour. We use it to get to scenes quite quickly. No, we will train you how to use the thing. It's quite good. This is the Vito van. This is another ambulance response vehicle. This is a secondary vehicle. Gadden also does love this one as well. It is not a primary vehicle. I honestly don't drive this one much. Gadden, what do you want to say about it?
Okay, well, I'll tell you this now. It handles like a brick.
Oh.
It's actually pretty slow. Probably the slowest one in our fleet, but you can get things out of it, and it's funny.
It's yes. Good answer.
For road
If this is a
control.
second response vehicle, why is it slow?
Because it's
Oh,
meant
'cause
for
it's not-
transferring
'cause it's
patients,
second,
not meant for
yes.
response.
So
yes.
the Vito van is for traffic
Oh.
control. That's its main
Yeah.
purpose.
want that.
Yep.
If you have that, it has options you don't normally have, which we'll teach about in a second.
Yes,
It
yes,
has extra
Okay.
options.
yes. It's
It's also
fantastic.
my favorite. I used to be my
Oh.
dad's car.
Yes. This is
They're
the
all my
Land Cruiser.
favorite.
It is used for off-road engagements, essentially, in hard-to-reach places. It is also behind a certification, which, as probationary students, you can do. The vehicles we do not have here, we have a helicopter, HEMS 5, again, also Gannon's favorite.
That's true.
Is that everything? I think the Sea Sparrow, which is used for sea engagements, but we do not use that very often. We need to work on that one.
I like it though. It's my favorite.
Yes. Yeah. Any questions about these vehicles?
No, but
I
they're
can
very
answer those
nice.
questions. They're all my
Sure you'll
favorite.
show us,
They're wonderful.
the
We
extra
also
ones
do
on
have all-wheel drive versions of the Sprinter.
Well, that one there's all-wheel drive. This one
Yeah.
there's
Oh,
all-wheel
this
drive.
one, yeah. It's trash.
fair enough.
I don't.
I'm not-
I'm not talking to you anymore.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alrighty, how'd we go?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think we
Amazing.
covered
These are
everything.
all my favorite,
fun.
which is true.
That's true.
It's true.
Alrighty, so we're just going to do some boring things first just to get out the way. We're just going to quickly go over the handbook, which has just some policies and procedures and things like that. So if you could all whip out your iPads or your mobile devices and just have a look in the emails under your student documents. There's the handbook in there.
I have it printed out. I've got my clipboard.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, I'm old school.
You sure are.
I'll be right back.
Is that what are you saying? That's supposed to mean.
Alright, just give it a second for everyone to arrive. So, firstly, hello and welcome. Congratulations on being accepted into emergency services. Very exciting. For many of you, it's probably your first job in the city. I remember it was my first job in the city way back when too, so I know exactly how
So
you're
is my
feeling.
first.
Amen. So just some code of conduct. You are expected to follow the rules of both the city and EMS at all times, and you're expected to be professional whilst you're on duty. In your uniform, you are a reflection on all of us, so anything that you do is a reflection on the whole team, so just keep that in mind. We never resort to violence. As much as you want to, there's going to be times when people test your patience or they might get aggressive with you. Unfortunately, as responders, we never resort to violence. So that means we also don't carry any weapons on us. We have the lockers, as I said, inside the HQ where you can put all of your belongings, including firearms. Even if you have the appropriate license to carry a firearm, please make sure you're putting those away. We just don't want to have any risks while on duty, and we also don't want you to be tempted to whip that out and pop a few heads.
Pop some
We,
caps and some asses.
exactly. We have some options for getting the police to our location if we need, which we'll cover in a moment. So you're not left completely on your own with no weapon. We do have some available resources. We also must use our medical equipment very sensibly. We're very lucky that we have some of the most powerful skills in the city. So we're just making sure that we're using those appropriately while we're on duty, while we're in uniform and clocked on, and not using those just to help out a mate who's, hurt himself while we're off duty. So some responsibilities. We must be on radio while on duty. You must be in your beautiful uniform. You cannot use your EMS menu while off duty, as I just said, and you should try to attend any meetings or trainings as they come. There isn't too many of these, but of course the certification training is very exciting and it's a great opportunity to learn more and get to do more within EMS. So we definitely encourage you to do as much training as you can. And you're expected to work at least 15 hours a month. Not super strict on this one, but we just would like to see your training be put to work. So just making sure that you are putting in hours. If for whatever reason you can't meet that, that's fine. Just have a chat to myself or anyone from leadership. Not super strict on it. I understand life happens and we're very busy both in city and out of city. but just have a chat to us if you're consistently not going to be able to meet that. Disciplinary action. So we have a 3-strike system here. 3 strikes and you're out. We regularly communicate with Victoria Police as well as the government. So any sort of naughty things that you do in the city, if you go and kill somebody, if you rob a store, if you engage police pursuits, we're going to find out about it. Most of EMS leadership are also police officers, so it doesn't take long for us to figure out. So if you do naughty things and you get arrested for whatever reason, your best thing to do is come and have a chat to me and we can talk about it. I would be a little bit more forgiving if you come to me rather than police leadership calling me saying, "Hi, I've got your paramedic in prison." Trust me, it's happened many times before. So please try not to get caught up in crime, as it will come back to haunt you. So we have the rankings. You're all going to be starting off as student responders. So it used to be called student paramedics, but we've now called it responders, as you'll be both a paramedic and a firefighter. We're only going to be learning the paramedicine side of things to begin with, and then once you're a bit more qualified and experienced, you have the opportunity to learn some other things. So as a student, you'll be here for roughly a week or 2, depending on how active you are. You have to work through 9 skilled competencies, things like driving, treatment, handover, radio comms. And once you're competent in all of those, you will do a consolidation, which is with a member of leadership, just to make sure that you've learned everything. It's kind of just like a 2-up shadow shift. It sounds scary, but I promise you it's not. If you're successful, you'll move up to probationary responder.
Hello, can I help you?
Hey mate, I'm just a student. I was going to jump on a tour after the induction.
You run a little late. Are you sure you're in for this one?
I'm already inducted, mate. I'm already a student.
Okay, no worries. Just, you can valet your car next to the sprinter there.
Yeah, no worries.
After those 2-week period, you will move up to qualified responder, which enables you to apply for all the different certifications. You're able to take students out, and you pretty much have unrestricted access of EMS, which is exciting. There's also, just underneath that, the emergency services volunteer. So it's the same thing. It's just for active serving police officers. We have a volunteer program where they have reduced hours, just to help them juggle being a police officer and a responder. For most responders, that will be the last place that you go, but for a very select few who want to dedicate more time, more energy, we have a leadership team as well. So senior responder isn't part of the leadership team, but it is sort of a stepping stone. So people who are, leading by example and just being great responders out in the field might move up to senior responder. It's kind of like a little mini supervisor. From there, we have our supervisor responder. So they manage the day-to-day shift. Any issues that we have on duty, whether it's patients, police, other paramedics, you can go and speak to the supervisor. We have a supervisor here. Deck is waving now. We've just got a batch of new supervisors. So you'll learn who they are in no time, I'm sure. Then we have the team manager. So they manage things like certification trainings. They help me with inductions, any sort of disciplinary action that needs to be followed up, or anything of that nature, the team manager handles. Currently, we only have one of them, who is Nicole, and she is an international icon, so you might not see her at this time of night, but if you are a night owl, you might see her. And then lastly, we have the operations manager, which is myself. So I manage everything from the students all the way up to the leadership team. I do certification training, inductions, go through applications, things like that, and also work with the government to bring in new vehicles and resources to the city and any sort of changes like that. So we have some really cool certifications in EMS. We have off-road training, rapid response, which is our BMW bicycle, our HEMS unit, which is the helicopter, MICA, which is a mobile intensive care ambulance. They do sort of non-critical care, things like mobility aids, marijuana permits. They also do quite invasive emergency treatments, things like collapsed lungs and defibrillation, things like that. And then we also have mass casualty incidents. So we have a big triage tent if there's any time that, more than 10 people shot down, or there might be an incident with the police force that they've got into a shootout with a criminal group, we have a triage tent that we can do remote care out in the field without having to rely on a hospital. Gadden, did you want to say something? Or are you just stretching your arms?
So along with Micah, you get to wear a cool shirt, and the side of your vehicles will say Micah, so everyone knows
Yes.
that you know what the fuck's going on. That's it.
Exactly. So those are all of these are available to you at Qualified Responder. And we also have CFA now as well, which has just launched. At the moment, we only have some of the leadership team doing their training, but once they have finished their training, it will open up to the rest of the team. So we have the basic CFA certification, which is firefighter. And then once you've completed that, you'll have the opportunity to do another 2 certifications, rescue operations, which is things like road rescue, pulling people out of cars, ripping doors off cars to get people out, and then also air operations. So we have a helicopter that can squirt water to put out fires. We can also use the HEMS helicopter
That's
to do
fancy.
rescue missions for people who are, stranded in the middle of nowhere. So lots of cool things if you want to put in time. There's lots of opportunity for growth and development. Do you have any questions about any of the ranks or any certifications? There is a lot. It's a lot to take in.
Remember, no question's a silly question.
Exactly. All righty. There's heaps of time for questions. If you want to stop me at all, just put your hands up. It's all good. So as I said, training as a student responder, you will complete a minimum of 3 2-ups with a fully qualified responder. And you'll need to be signed off on the competencies by an FTO. An FTO is a field training officer, just sort of like a little on-duty coach who will help you with all of your competencies. You can organize 2-ups in city by using your radio. You can jump on radio and say, hello, student here looking for a 2-up. Also, the FTOs will occasionally post in the emails saying, hey, I'm going to be flying into the city at this time. Just yell out on radio if you want a 2-up. We just want to avoid sort of harassing everyone in the emails because it creates this kind of gross culture that we had once upon a time. So if we could just try your best to keep the communications in city. I understand it's not always possible, but if we just do our best, that would be great. In the little meeting room inside here, we have a notice board as well. If you use your third eye on the notice board, there's a contact list that has the numbers of all the leadership team as well as the FTOs. So if you're trying to hunt someone down and you want to have a 2-up, you can get their number there. If you're consistently finding that the time you fly in, you aren't able to find a 2-up for whatever reason, let myself know or any of the leaders know, and we'll figure out what time you fly in, who's going to be around, and then we can try and work something out for you. So,
Will people? Sorry.
You're right. Go ahead.
Will people be around at this time?
Yes, this is a really good time. So this is prime time.
This is a great time.
Yeah, usually
Yes.
around now, after the second tsunami, is usually when most people are around.
Yeah.
It's our UK friends who sometimes struggle, but thankfully we've got some more people there now, which is great. Classie's just been promoted to supervisor, and she's kind of in charge of the graveyard shift. She's been doing a great job managing the UK and international students. So don't stress. We do have people around. It just might be a little bit more quiet in the city. So our 2 main headquarters, we have our AV HQ, which is here in Mirror Park. And then we also have our CFA station in Alborough, which is just down the road. That just got renovated as well. It's absolutely beautiful. If you want to have a tour of that, just ask the person who you're on a 2-up with. Say, hey, can we check out the CFA station? And they can take you down there. It's beautiful. It's so nice.
Can confirm that.
It's much bigger than this AV HQ too. It's like a
Size doesn't matter,
mansion.
Jack. Size doesn't matter.
It does when there's 10 students.
Shh, Jack, calm down.
Alrighty, just a couple more things. We have some vehicle restrictions, depending on whether we are lights and sirens or just chilling on the road. I'm not going to go through each of those speeds with you, but they are there, and the FTO can go through those with you. For the vehicles, as a student responder, the main vehicle that we're going to be using is the Sprinter. It's our all-round, day-to-day legendary vehicle. It is an absolute unit. It is so hard to destroy one of these things, which is great for all of you bad drivers. Not that I'm encouraging reckless driving, but, it's it's a tank, so you'll be fine. If you're nervous about driving, don't stress. It doesn't get that fast, and if you do, have an accident, you'll be fine. As you grow with EMS, you'll be able to access more vehicles with the certifications. But at the moment, you'll just be using the Sprinter. So with our radio comms, we have a primary channel, which is channel number 5. We use that for everyday communications when we're on duty going to calls. And then we have channel 6, which we use for training and events. So if you wanted to keep the radio free of any clutter, we can jump over to that radio. We also have radio channel 9 and 10 for multi-agency channels. So if we had a scene with VicPol, CFA, and the sheriffs, and we all wanted to be on the one radio, we could use something like that. It's not really used that often, but we do have the option there. So your radio and your access card are very, very important. You never need to give those over. If you're getting robbed, they're going to be so deep in your pockets that the thief won't even be able to see them. So under no circumstances do you ever need to give over your radio or your access card. If for some reason you've lost it, you put it in a glove box somewhere or something, please let me know. And that way we can look into it, because obviously we don't want just regular civilians having access to our radio. We also don't want them to have access with their access card. That would be a big security risk. So we want to make sure that we find out where that is. Keeping our radio clear of unnecessary traffic, always using a call sign. So every paramedic / responder has a call sign. As a student, you won't have one, but when you get promoted, you'll get to choose your own, which is a very exciting part of the promotion. For example, I'm 333. So anytime I'll start a radio, it will be 333 going code 1. So that just means Jack is going on duty. There's a number of different codes that we use. It just helps us know where everybody is and what everyone's up to. If anyone's been in the police before, we have a very similar CAD system, which we will teach you how to use. But just the radio comms makes it easier for myself and the rest of the team to know where you are, where you're at. If something does go wrong, I can kind of trace back where you were depending on where you've last radioed. So we have some pain management. As responders, we have access to a number of medications ranging from Panadol all the way up to ketamine. When we treat a patient, we will always ask them to rate their pain on a numeric scale from 1 to 10. That way there's no open to interpretation. We try and get a definite answer that way. So in conjunction with this chart, as well as their physical signs, like did they sound distressed, what were their actual injuries, we make informed decisions then on which medication to give them. So we have green whistle, fentanyl, morphine, and ketamine. Ketamine is only used by microparamedics, and it's more of a sedation style medication rather than just a pain relief. In 9 out of 10 times, if someone says, oh, my pain's 10 out of 10, morphine will be fine. So just use that chart and your best judgment to figure out what to give them. We don't give anyone medication if they ask for it. We're not a dispensary. We don't just give people medication for the kick of it. We also don't give medication to people who have been under the influence of drugs or alcohol for the last 48 hours, anything like that. So if you do come across a patient and they have been under the influence or they are asking for drugs, you just simply say to them, look, I'm not going to be able to give you any pain relief right now, but we can get you some at the hospital. We can get the doctor to have a look at you. I don't want to risk giving you anything. You can make up whatever excuse you'd like. I just tell them that the doctor at the hospital will help them with the pain relief there. But the FTOs will go through this in more detail for you. We just have a list of common treatments of what we do as responders. If you have these, there's about eight treatments, I would say, which cover 99% of the calls. So if you can learn how to do those 8 styles of treatments, then you'll be absolutely fine. All right, before we get to the fun stuff, I just need to have a boring chat with you all. Does anyone here have their live eyes, their eyes open, anything like that? Mr. Pete, do you?
I think he has them right now.
Yes, I do
Do
actually.
you have your eyes
Right
open?
now?
I was just about to put my hand up.
That's
Yep.
okay. Do you just want to block your ears for me, please?
Okay, I'm going this way.
Does anyone else need to
Bye.
block their ears for their live eyes, TV shows, things like that?
I'm gonna watch from afar.
Alrighty. So, just gonna have a quick out of city chat, and it's gonna be the only out of city chat.
Look a bit further. I don't know if they can see the text from there, but last time I literally muted this. Actually, while I'm waiting, I'm just going to quickly go dump that expired medicine there. Hey, matey. Doing a EMS induction for new students, and I just have to walk away because they're talking about something where it's not for the general public, as you may or may not know. I'm doing good though. Thank fuck it's Friday, dude. What a shit week. Absolutely freaking horrible. Yeah, I've just been asked to, because I do streaming, I can't let... You got banned? Banned from what? From the game? From the server? Do tell. Do tell. I was actually just SMSing Gabe about the whole drag car idea. But I need to go and speak to him in person. You joined Red Dog RP? Hold up. They banned you because you joined another Discord? That's kind of... I know everyone probably wants to have the best gaming server, but it's, you know, that kind of sucks. Hang on, weren't you like an assistant here or something? Like you were staff of some description? Don't know when I'm allowed to come back. Because that's, I mean, that's, to me, that's not cool. It shouldn't be held against you for joining another server at all, ever. Are you heading that way? Yeah. Yeah, that sucks ass. That's really, that's a bit, I mean, I remember back in the day when I was running servers, I'd get offended when people who've been playing on the server for a long time went to an opposition. I actually took it personally. I'm not like that anymore, but that was me back then. Right now, I don't care. I just want to have the best gaming experience I can have. And if there's other RP servers, I guess there's other RP servers. I mean, when I look in 5M, it's showed over 20,000. It's heaps out there. But yeah, no, that sucks. I mean, it sucks, man. We got heaps of people in server. How many we got tonight? 231. I mean, that's pretty loaded. I saw up 260 the other day during a weeknight, for God's sakes. But it is Friday night, and then you only joined to have a gander. Whoa. Hey Rob, how you doing, man? If you're up near the observatory, take extra repair kits with you. I don't think I need to, Rob, because I'm doing EMS. Like, I've got a whole bunch of students there. I'm actually out of earshot because I'm not supposed to advertise what they're about to talk about, which is security-related items, if I remember correctly. I mean, there's nothing wrong, maybe to send them a message or something. Send them a message saying, you know, I was like banned. There's nothing wrong with joining another Discord. Shit. I'm in a bunch of different Discords. I'm going to assume that I'm ready to go back. Start creeping over. Yeah, Jane's doing highway. Yeah, I know. Nope. Don't go back. He's waving me off. I can see. That's funny as. I can see someone's waving off, saying don't come back. I can just see him. Yeah, Jane's doing highway. Yeah, is she doing training herself? Is she? You got banned. No one sent message. That's. I mean, it is what it is. Nothing you can do unless you message him and say, you know why. Just because you joined another Discord? Come on, man. But yeah, no, it's good that Jane's doing highway. Ah, 3 weeks. Yeah, up and out. I mean, mistakes are made, shit happens, and yeah. She's training with Ryan and another cop. Okay, so she's being trained in highway, high pursuit. Shit, yeah. That's not going to be dangerous at all when I get in the highway with my Merc. I have enough accidents. Did you guys see the replay of the accident I had? Well, I didn't have it because I wasn't driving. But my Proby got smashed into by a cop last night. Oh, hang on, they're waving.
Stretcher beds and things like that. So, in your pocket, you'll notice you have your stretcher bed. I know all of you but one have that. So if you just want to spread out, and you'll think about using that stretcher bed.
Yeah, wait for it. It's a good idea, man.
On shout again, please.
Just gotta yell a little bit louder.
Yeah, can you all hear me?
Yep.
So using your third eye, which is your alt muscle, you'll be able to toggle things like the equipment, the backboard, the backrest, things like that. So have a play around with that. Can we get one of our... Oh, there we go. It's all good. I didn't realize.
Yeah, so just managed to get it up.
So in order to pick it up, you'll need to get as close as you can to the green light.
Oops.
And then you'll use your third eye to pick it up. To put it down, you'll use your G muscle. So have a practice picking it up, putting it down. You can also put other people on there if you'd like. So if you want to get the person next to you and slam them onto the stretcher, you absolutely can.
Catch you later. Have a good one.
Why are you pointing at me?
Just stand right at the air, where the green light is.
Your G muscle.
Come here.
Yeah.
So once you put it down with your G muscle, you can use your third eye. So if you use your third eye on me, you'll know you can.
You can always just watch my streams.
Beautiful. So use your third eye again. That's it. So you can either encourage people to get on themselves, or you can just force them on, because sometimes people might not know how to do it. They might be new in the city, or they might just be having trouble for whatever reason. So I can just look at you, and then I can just put you straight on like that. All right, do you want to practice putting your friend next to you on the stretcher?
I'm a friend.
I'm a friend.
How do you move this thing?
What have you done?
Excellent.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
So I think what you have to do is use your third eye on me, and then put. Oh.
We'll get to that later. I just want to teach you the sort of basics for now. You'll learn all about treating your patients when you're out doing it practically. Beautiful.
Oh, my face! What have you done?
That's alright. I improved it. It looks better now.
I think I might have to.
That's the
Alrighty,
German
so
guy I
once you
met the
feel
other night.
comfortable with that, we're going to start practicing putting them in the back of vehicles. So the only vehicles that can accept the striker are the Sprinter and the Land Cruiser. So if one at a time, just approach one of the vehicles. We also want to make sure we're toggling the doors first. So if you approach the vehicle with your third eye, toggle the rear doors to make sure they're open, and then use your third eye again to put the stretcher in. Alright, do you guys want to practice putting your stretcher in here?
Yeah.
So you just get as close as you can to the green light. It used to be green. The green light here. And then you need your... Yeah, get your pelvis right up close there, and then use your third eye. Beautiful. Didn't get out again.
The Leighton's here, is he? I think he's here tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, pick up striker. That's it. And then use your third eye to put it inside the vehicle. Or you can use your G muscle to put it down on the ground.
Can anyone else get on this site?
Yeah, I know.
Yep,
I
so you
think
can pull it
he's
out
been
again.
messaging me a lot, so...
And then everyone can have a go.
I know he was doing AV. I think that's tomorrow, actually. Of course, I'll be here for that as well.
So how do I put it back in my pockets though? How do I get?
Well, you can't. So once you have it out, you can put it in your vehicle, or we can use our magic wand, which we'll get to in just a moment.
Yeah, I'm with you now.
It'll stay in your pocket though, because when you go to use it again, it'll come back.
Yeah, it'll come back out, yeah.
So make sure you practice putting it in the vehicles, please. Everyone have a go, taking it in and out of the vehicle. I'll just get a snack. I'll be back in a moment.
Go put it in first.
You can try the vehicle over there. Right
Sam,
there.
can I borrow you? I just want to see how to put people on stretchers. That's all.
Yeah.
So to pick
Just
it
over
up,
here.
get
Just
right
this
up
one.
to the green light.
Oh, actually, we can use yours.
Put your third eye on the light.
Yeah, well, whichever.
Yep.
This ambulance over here is free if you want to
do
put
I
it in here.
And you can
If
flex
you
your
third eye
genius
me and
and
then
put
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 the
on
vehicle
strike.
and third eye on it to face it.
Hey, striker, where you going with your striker?
Yeah, and then you can pick it up and,
And
you
then
can put
that
it
one?
right
Yep,
in
okay.
the
Thank you.
ambulance with your third eye.
Good.
If
Yes.
the other person
Now
has
try
it.
to
So if you
take
get-
it out again.
This is how you transport patients. So give that a go.
Ooh. Oh, they broke it.
Oh, there goes the first one.
Absolutely.
You can go in this one,
We
right?
just remove the equipment
go.
first. That way we don't
Go
crush my
to the
back.
vehicle and third eye.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. And then you
And
third eye
just
over the
say
door.
take it out.
Third eye again.
Oh,
How
okay.
to remove it.
Oh, awesome.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
I was going to say use the third eye to open then to close the doors as well.
Ah,
The
okay.
door is open.
Makes life easy.
I know.
Ooh, that was quite a big boot.
Hey, sis, you want to go for a ride?
Yes, just use your
Yep.
third eye again. Oh, beautiful.
Now use the third eye and close the doors. Oh, I
Yay.
was going to lock him in there.
And then use your G muscle to put it down. Well done.
Can't get up.
How would you rate your trip out of 10?
10 out of 10, easy 10.
God, both of the doors are missing off that one now.
Dude, don't ask her to shake her up a little bit.
No, I wouldn't want to do that. She's my sister. I'm not gonna bully my sister.
That's fine, hold on.
Get your lazy ass up.
Yeah, come on, we're supposed to be working, not taking naps, come on.
It's not nap time. I know we've got portable beds and all.
Along with all the others.
What was your name?
Why is it laying down still?
Open the doors. Damn.
Did you stand back
Oh,
a bit?
oh.
Your name.
There you go. Oh,
Lorraine, nice
Oh,
to
it's
meet you. My
dark in
name
here,
is
guys.
Underlaw.
Okay, you're
Oh.
stuck in there now.
it's very dark. What is that supposed to mean? Oh,
Yep.
lock me in the fucking.
Alright, once you're done with that and you're
Doors are open in
comfortable
my eyes.
picking
Don't
up
know
the
about you
stretcher,
guys,
putting
sorry.
it down, just come back here.
Hope you've learned here good things.
Is there any way that we can put it back in our
Down now,
pockets?
you're just
Or...
gonna like.
There
Oh, that's good.
is
Mhm.
a few different ways that we can get rid of the stretcher.
Not for
So
me,
usually
it's not
when we
me.
start our
Oh,
shift,
that's
we're just
good.
going to get out one stretcher and put it inside the vehicle, and then it'll stay in the vehicle all shift. And then once we return our vehicle to the garage, it'll just get rid of it there. So the
For
good news
example,
is,
that one still
once you
has
have
mine
the
in it.
stretcher in your pockets, no matter what happens to the physical manifestation of your stretcher, you won't lose the one that's in your pocket. So if for whatever reason it gets stuck in a car, gets stuck in the ground, or whatever, and you need to get rid of your stretcher, you'll still have the one in your pocket. So don't freak out. It still exists. We also have lock boxes now in all of our vehicles. So once you're inside a vehicle, you can hold down your G muscle. And then once
HEMS.
you
Okay, so I'm
hold
gonna
down
put
your
in
G, you'll see there's a
application
lockbox. You'll be able to
I
put
can put it in one day.
your stretcher,
But I'm
your
gonna have a chat
gazebos
with,
if you have them, and your fire extinguisher. All of
with
the heavy
Jackson
items. That way you don't need to carry them
after
on you,
this
because
and
this weighs
say, can we
15
do
kilos
HEMS
possible
now?
to carry around.
If he says yes, it'd be like.
But in the meantime, we can just get rid of them with our magic wand, which I'll show you how to use in a moment. But do you have any questions about any of this use of the stretcher? Amazing.
Well, yeah, actually, there is one.
Yes.
When we get out of this thing, I have to work out. Why does it straight away go down like that? How can we keep it upright?
It does not
It'll
stay
always
upright.
go down just to make it easier for the patients to get onto.
Yeah.
Yeah, righto.
We don't want the patients getting injured.
Well, they are
Alrighty.
already, so it doesn't make
Trust
any
me, they're
difference.
already injured in enough
Ooh.
ways.
Fucking
Don't need another reason to get injured. Because if they can, they will.
Alright, Deck, do you want to get rid of the stretchers on the ground for me?
Absolutely.
Alright, we're just going to quickly go over our F6 menu, which is where all of our treatments and abilities are. So, if you just use your F6 muscle once, you'll notice it comes up with the EMS menu. I'm just going to go through each of these really quickly. I'll just preface by saying the idea of today is not to make you into perfect paramedics. It's just to give you the framework and the bare basics that you need in order to go out and learn what to do with an FTO. So I'm just telling you how to use the stretcher, the vehicles, your F6 menu and things like that. You'll actually learn a lot more when you're out in your first shift. So if you walk away from today thinking, wow, I've learned absolutely nothing, it's completely normal. Don't freak out. Don't hit the panic button. We're going to be okay. So in our EMS menu,
Especially when I
our
crack
very
into the cold
first
one.
option is revive. That one does exactly what you think it means. So if any person is incapacitated, if they've been knocked out, or if they have quote unquote died, even though that's a little bit dramatic, we use this to get people up off the ground. So in order to do this, we need to have a red med kit on our persons. Without it, we are useless. So that is why it's very, very important that we make sure we're stocking up at the start of the shift and checking our pockets throughout the shift. So we can check, we can restock at any of our hospitals, as well as the HQ here, as well as the CFA station. So making sure that we have enough medkits on us and enough pain relief. Heal small wounds and treat serious injuries. These two are used if someone is not incapacitated, but they require a patch up. The heal small wound uses a bandage and it only helps them out a little bit of their health. And then we use treat serious injury that uses a red med kit and it does a larger portion of their health. One thing that we cannot fix is internal bleeding and head injuries. So occasionally people will come across, they might get stabbed or they might have a really bad car accident. They might be punched in the head and they might have a head injury. Those of you who've ever had a head injury, you'll know what it's like. Your vision starts to go a little bit and you'll be alerted in the top of your eyes that you have a head injury. We can't fix that. They need to be taken to hospital. So if someone's asking for a patch up, they're not dying, but they've got a head injury, unfortunately, we can't fix that. You can offer to take them to hospital or you can just tell them they'll have to make their own way there if they want that fixed. Put in vehicle is a handy one if you need someone to hop in a vehicle, particularly if they're in handcuffs and they can't let themselves in. The trick with that one is to bring them to the front of the vehicle, like around here, and then you can put them in the vehicle like so. And then Gaddon's in the back of the vehicle. So generally the only time you need to use that is if someone is in handcuffs, but if someone is in handcuffs, I hope that there's a police officer around. So I usually just handball over to them because they've got an easier way to put people into vehicles. And I just say, hello, could you please put them in the back of my car? Thank you, Sergeant. And then the Sergeant will say, of course, I'd love to help. I love helping EMS and I love my job.
Yes, are the exact words they would use.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's gold.
We have increased bleed out timer. So as I mentioned earlier, when you're incapacitated, you start to bleed out. Once that bleed out gets to 0, you can take yourself to hospital. So if you have a patient who's saying things like, I can see the light, I'm going to take myself to hospital, you can increase their bleed out, which means that they can't take themselves. We don't really use this. We only need to use it in really rare situations. But as I said earlier, if someone does take themselves to hospital right in front of your eyes mid-treatment, you know what to do. You let the others handle that one. Thank you, whoever increased my bleed out timer. I really appreciate it. So go on duty. This one helps us get paid. So if you use your Alt-Z muscle, you'll notice all of the emergency services. And you can see how many paramedics are on, how many police, things like that. We call this the scoreboard. So once you go on duty, that's going to update the scoreboard to let the city know we are available and we are here to help. It will increase their bleed out timer to allow us time to get there and do what we need to do. So the moment we go on duty, it tells the city that we're ready, we're here to help them. It tells VicPol that we can be contacted to help them. So we only want to be going on duty when we have the following 4 things. We are in uniform, we are on radio, we are in a vehicle, and we are fully stocked up. Without those 4 things, please don't go on radio. Because please don't go on duty, because the moment you do go on duty, there is an expectation that you will be there to attend calls. So make sure you just set up, get everything you need to before jumping on. Because the moment you click on duty, you are on duty.
Sorry, and everything we need is in the wardrobe area.
Yes. So just next to the wardrobe is the medical supply cabinet. There's also medical supplies at every hospital as well. So your FTO on your first shift will help you get prepared. So I usually grab 5 med kits, 3 green whistles, 1 fentanyl, 1 morphine, 1 ketamine.
Would you mind sending that in the emails?
I sure can. It's just a personal preference depending on how long you want to go out. So the thing with the medical cabinet is once you remove the medicine, it starts to degrade because it's not being refrigerated. So you only want to take what you need for the day. You can always stock up more, but it's just a shame to have to throw out drugs. So yes, Gadden.
Just a quick thing. Now that you all have the medic job, you're all qualified in that regard. If you look on your map while you have that job as your current one on my jobs, it will show you all the locations of the medicine cabinets in case you get lost or you're in a hospital, not sure where they are. If you check your map, it will show you exactly where they are. Also, if you're at a hospital unsure, please ask on the radio. Does anyone know where the cabinet is at Pillbox or St. Thomas? And someone will either come and show you or just tell you where it is.
We just got some more wardrobes and storage in every single hospital as well. So now every hospital is decked out with a wardrobe, a storage locker, a medical cabinet. We've got everything everywhere. So it's really great. Did you have a question?
Yes. Is it a thing if 2 people would be in the same ambulance? Is that allowed?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
In fact, I encourage it. You'll probably go crazy if you're out on your own. It's always great to bring a buddy with you. That way, I always say that if you're on one call with a really bad patient on your own, it's traumatizing. But if you're with somebody else, you can laugh about it on the way back to the hospital.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks.
Trauma bonding is a very real thing in EMS. So I really encourage, even once you've moved up to probationary responder, go out with a friend. It's a great way to learn how other people do things. It's also a great way just to meet people in the city too. I rarely go out on my own. I only do it when there's no one else around and the city needs a paramedic, but I would much rather go out with a friend. It is much, much better. So go off.
If you do want to go out on your own, you are under no pressure obligation.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That a lot of the time, whether you're a student or you're an FTO, there's sometimes pressure to take people out. There's no pressure from me. If you want to have a night on your own, please have a night on your own. If you want to have a night off, please have a night off. Prioritize yourself. If you want to do something, whether it be on duty on your own with somebody else or just fucking around in the city, then please do that. There's no obligation to do anything from me. So next we have go off duty. That one's really important that we do that before we fly out. So as I mentioned at the start, we have an hourly requirement for the month. If you fly out without going off duty, it'll be like you never worked, and it's going to look like you're just doing 0 hours a month. So please make sure you clock off duty. And it also tells the city that there is no longer a paramedic. So then that affects bleed out timers, Vic Pol, things like that. So make sure you are going off duty. So we have traffic management. That is a whole other menu which we'll come back to in just a moment. We have request, police attendance, and duress. I'm just going to chat quickly about those. So as I mentioned earlier, we're not a violent force in the city, unfortunately, as much as you all want to be. We have some resources available if things escalate, if things become hostile. We have 2 options. So the first one we call requesting police attendance. So you can do that either by using your F6 menu here, or you can do it on the CAD, which is the little iPad where all the jobs are. Request police attendant asks the police to come to your job or your location. It's not a life-threatening situation, but it has the potential to either become hostile, become violent, or you're just feeling uncomfortable and you would really appreciate the police being there. So for example, literally any call at Ubu could escalate at any point in time because that is so volatile. So if you have a call at Ubu, there's 20 people running around like headless jooks, and you just want a police there just for crowd control, peacekeeping, you can request police attendance. Another situation might be you're with a patient and there's somebody loitering with a gun or a knife. They're not actively threatening your life, but you think that, oh, this could be bad. You could request police attendance. Yes.
When you say request police attendance, do you have to wait for to be on scene, or will the cops know where you're going anyway?
That's a really good question. So if you use your F6 menu, it will drop a pin exactly where you are. If you do it on the CAD, it will be tied to the job. So it will be where the job was placed. So depending on what you want, you can choose whether you want them to come to your exact spot here. Generally speaking, using the CAD is going to be fine because you're going to be at the job anyway, and they'll be able to see you and they'll come straight to you.
But if you know the spot's a hot spot and you want police there beforehand,
then you can use your CAD and
use
you
the
can
CAD
absolutely
and
do
then
that.
the cops.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You can also use your judgment. So if the call says, I was just killed by a murder cat, then obviously that's a dangerous situation. You would just request police attendance straight away, and then hopefully they're there when you arrive, or they'll be there shortly after. So you can use it preemptively as well.
Okay, good.
Secondly, we have the duress. This is, oh my God, I'm about to die, please help me, sort of situations. So someone's got a gun to you, someone's shooting at you, someone is ramming their vehicle, you've got a dog or a wild cat trying to kill you, those sort of situations. Obviously, we don't want to fight back. Our best option is duress and then try and get to safety. So that might be going inside a building, locking yourself inside of a vehicle, jumping on top of your vehicle, taking cover. One of your best friends will be your Q muscle. Everyone, feel free to have a go with your Q muscle. It's the quickest way to take cover. As soon as you hear gunshots, use your Q muscle and you will run to the closest cover, and then you can stay there and try and avoid whatever it is that may be. Gunshots, a vehicle at 200 miles an hour, whatever it is.
Tactical maneuver.
So the duress will send a signal to all police officers saying, priority 1, there is an ambulance / responder in danger, they need help. So any police officer who's not processing a suspect or is not on an active call, they're going to descend on you. And it is amazing to watch. Every police officer will come to your rescue because we can't defend ourselves, and we also do a very selfless role in the city. So the police are very helpful to us. We go to them for their calls. We prioritize their calls over everyone else's.
James
in the same way they'll prioritize us.
Ginger beer.
So, to duress, there are a couple of ways we can do this. You
Understand
can use your G wheel. So you'll notice on the inner radius of your G wheel, there's an amber duress there. You can use your backspace and insert muscle at the exact same time. You can use your F6 menu here. You can duress, or you can also think about /ambo duress. It's up to you which you decide. There's no. And one of you's done that. It's fine.
Like Zoink Scoob. I'll shoot him a text.
Oh, that was me. Sorry.
That's okay. We'll see how quickly it takes for them to arrive anyway.
Someone always presses it.
So, I will say whether it's requesting police attendance or it's duressing, at the end of the day, it is there to be used. So please don't feel bad if you are trying to decide whether it's worth it or not. Please do it. The police are getting paid. It's their job. They're happy to help. So you're never going to get in trouble from me for being too liberal with your duresses. I would rather you feel safe, and I would rather the patients are safe.
Here they are. I can hear them.
I said oops.
Okay,
No, it's fine.
I literally did the same
I
thing.
do it. I literally do it every day. It happens.
Here he is.
Okay.
What did we get?
That was quick.
Who hit it again?
Actually, that was slow.
Hello.
That was an update.
That was very slow, believe it or
Who's
not.
dying? Who's dying?
Was that
Is everything
slow?
okay? Who's dying?
That was slow.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it was fairly slow.
I've seen them pop up within 2 seconds. They're usually around the corner all the time.
Oh, wow.
No criminals. It was just we're learning about duresses, and I think we accidentally duressed.
Here they come.
Oh, here comes another
That
one.
was pretty responsive.
Highway patrol.
Yes, thank
Hey,
you.
at least it's
Nathan.
not
We're
Mark.
just learning about
Oh,
duresses.
here's
I
another
think
one.
we may have accidentally duressed, but we appreciate the speedy response.
So a third time would be inappropriate, is what you're saying?
Here's a third one.
666 here. Can I get a welfare check on that double duress?
Oh, everyone's coming.
Alrighty, thank you, Vic Paul. We appreciate your
I
speedy
mean,
response.
at least we know now.
I know.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Mark.
Mr. Lucky Guys.
Anyway, that is
the
the
green
ugliest
bean.
PSO I've ever
Mark,
seen
is
in
that
my
you?
life.
Yeah.
At least you got your sirens and lights on this time.
Pardon?
Fuck.
I said thank you for your
off.
service.
I got,
I
you know,
really
I got
appreciate you coming
promoted,
down.
right?
What, for that accident?
No, I just got promoted today.
How did you get promoted after that accident last
Alrighty,
night?
Vic Pole, you can leave now. Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate it.
You
Thank
sure?
you.
Where's the criminals? Where are they?
You sure?
Police
I can't
uniforms.
believe I can't believe he got
Love
promoted
attention.
after hitting my probie last night.
Not all officers love attention.
Oh wow.
Alrighty, so
Will?
do we understand
best of
your
luck,
resting
guys.
and when it's needed? As I
Yes, we
said,
definitely understand.
yes. So as I said,
Oh,
if you
there's
need
another
it,
one.
use it. Then you're not going to get in trouble from Vic Pole or myself. If you need it,
Just like that.
just use it. If you request the police to come and the scene de-escalates and they're not needed, amazing. That's fine. That means that one less thing for you to worry about. So please, please, please use it when you need it. Even if it's just somebody and they're being really gross, or like if you don't feel comfortable, they're just they're calling you names, they're swearing. You can either leave, as I said earlier, just walk away, go to another call, and
Did ya?
have a good one.
Oh,
Or you can
I
get a
sent him a
police down
message.
there,
I've
'cause
been
usually
giving him
just
shit about it all
the
day.
presence of a police officer,
I've
people
actually
start
done
to,
a little short with
act
that
appropriately.
bit of accident with the
Exactly.
West theme tune. So I've got 3 videos with that
Yes.
now.
You'd be surprised, honestly.
So every time I
we
have a
also are
solid
very
accident,
lucky that
I'm
there
going
are
to make one.
very, very, very harsh laws for any sort of violent act towards emergency service workers. So if for whatever reason you're assaulted or worse, even killed, trust me, they will be going to a prison for very, very,
should've
very
popped up
long
my
time,
food
and it's going to
feed.
cost them. I think it's
You'll get your
$60,000. Is it $60,000 charge?
It is. So
Oh,
murder
God.
of an EMS worker or a government worker is 60,000. Murder of an actual police officer is only 20.
Exactly.
So
That's how
as
more
EMS
important we are.
As
Stay
EMS,
mad.
your lives are apparently
We
more
worth it.
valuable than us.
Oh, 100%.
Stay
I stand by
mad.
that. All right. So, do you have any questions about the dressing? I'll just quickly go over it one more time. So you have the option to do it with your G wheel, your backspace and insert at the same time, your F6 menu, or you can think about /ambo duress.
I actually do have a question about the
Yes.
Is it like big poles? Like, does it like obviously you don't have a direct radio line to the thing?
No,
But
we have no open radio.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I just wanted to check with that.
That's okay. So when we do duress, generally a supervisor will say, "Hey, 333, can I get a welfare check on that duress?" or a sit rep. If you are free to communicate, then please, by all means, do. But if your life is in danger, then don't talk. Just do comply with the directions of the criminal and just do what they're
I was
saying.
typed all that out for nothing.
If talking is going to endanger your life, then don't worry about it.
Oh.
The police will be there in seconds anyway.
Fly back in for a meal. I'm not doing the food trucks.
So-
I actually need to go and get more ingredients boxes. I am super low. I'm talking 200, and that's actually low.
Sorry, do you have a question?
That's not even 100 meals.
You can, yes. So it'll come up as a different kind of duress. It'll come up with. It's kind
I
of
don't know
like
if you
an
were
urgent
watching
backup
stream last night. I got an
request.
M5.
But yes, you can.
It's nice. Very nice.
Do you have any questions about that, or any sort of? Do you need more
I
examples
might need
of
it,
when
to
to
be
use
honest
each
with you.
one, or you feel pretty comfortable? I just
I
remember
put in
is
a
if I
standing order
am I
with a
going to
couple of
die?
other guys
No.
for 1,000
then request
boxes
police
for
attendance.
25
Am I
grand.
going to die? Yes. Request then duress.
You'll have to wait and
that
see.
includes the life of your patient too. So if someone comes and snatches your patient or tries to kidnap your patient, you can duress in that situation as well because their life is directly threatened too. Yes, Gavin.
Just something to note: if you, for some reason, don't duress or it happens really quickly, you don't have a chance. On our CAD, it'll come up as a thing called Priority 1, which means we take precedence on that. So if you do happen to kick the bucket while on duty, other medics will see it and they'll come to you first before going to other calls.
But of course, we would never just leave a call halfway through to attend a duress or a backup. But obviously, we would prioritize. In general, we prioritize VicPol calls as well as our own colleagues who are down. Vic Pol sort of
Yeah,
need
man.
us
Next time you're in
to
city,
fulfill their duty. A lot of the time, their suspects are
obviously RP
you
it,
know,
but hit me up for
incapacitated, so
the
we try and
knowledge.
prioritize their calls to keep the city regulated. We look after them; they look after us. So we only have one more thing to cover, and then you're free to go. Lastly, we just have traffic management. So this is what we use in our F6 menu when we arrive on scene, for example, on a motor vehicle accident, and we've got a dangerous scene on the highway, and we want to make it safe for us to go onto the road. So the trick is, though, once you go into your traffic management menu, for whatever cursed reason, your voice box will not work. So if you're talking, then no one will hear you. No one will hear you cry. So we have some options once we're in the traffic management menu. Feel free to go into it because you're not talking. We have the speed zones and we have the objects menu. So with the objects, we'll start with that one. We have a variety of different objects that we can put down, from cones to lights to barriers. You can have a go putting some of those down. I only ask that using your G wheel, grab a box from the left side and put down the objects with a box in your hand. That way it doesn't look like you're shitting out cones. It looks like the cones are actually coming from somewhere. So feel free to walk around the car park. The only one, please do not use the decontamination tent. We will all die.
I do not know. I may not take anyone out. It depends if anyone wants to go out. I'd probably only be comfortable with one student.
A gazebo.
And if that's the case,
we actually
then
have a new gazebo in the medical cabinet, which you can buy as well. This gazebo in our F6 menu is quite small. It's quite hard to do stuff underneath it, but you're more than welcome to use it if you'd like. But have a go. You'll notice some of them you can pick up with your third eye and place down using your Y muscle. So have a go. Try it out.
Did I trap you there?
So some of these tools are exclusive to the Vito
Flex your Y
van.
muscle to put it down again.
That's not
Just
true.
these toys over here.
Oh, I thought you meant just from the...
No.
Yeah.
These toys are exclusive to this Vanaboy. So if you want to get on that advanced traffic management and you're not busy and you have a friend,
don't promote the Vito van, please.
I'm promoting the Vito van. And you
the
have
Vito
a friend,
van deserves no fame or spotlight.
So,
Can I get rid of
with a
this?
friend, rather than
Oh,
riding
shit.
in the same van,
You might have to use one.
one of these, and you can do funny things with it.
Cursed. If you ever need help as well, like with traffic management, you can always request police attendants as well, and they can help you out. Or if CFA are on as well, they can help you too.
Ooh.
So, a little magic trick. Generally, you can put your own objects away.
I can't delete it.
You can use your third eye. You can pick them up and move them. But sometimes we aren't able to. Things like the lights, which are really old, only the person who put it down is able to pick it up again. So if for whatever reason you need to do that, we have a magic wand trick with our flashlight. You'll have to go and buy your own flashlight. We don't provide those. But if you think about Delgun on, you'll be able to activate the magical properties of the flashlight. And then you're able to get rid of things like the cones. But heed my warning, you can get rid of a lot of things. You just have to be really careful. For example, if you're not careful, you'll get rid of vehicles. Well, it's gone now. And guess what? And guess what? There goes your Vito as well. So obviously, it's a very powerful tool, which once again is also logged. So please don't misuse it. But I always just aim at the ground and then approach it that way. That way I don't accidentally get it. Because you can get rid of locals, cars, buildings, things like that. So please be careful. Yes, entire buildings.
Told them that.
Oh no.
I wish we could get rid of some people. I stare. No, I'm just kidding. Please go to an ammunition and buy a flashlight. It's very, very handy.
They have them across the road at the...
Oh,
holes.
beautiful.
Yeah.
The only reason I can't give them to you is just because they do have a serial number on them, because you can do something illegal with them.
You can also use the fire extinguishers as well.
Yeah, natürlich, absolutely. You are correct. So, do you have any questions about objects, putting cones down, putting barriers down? So the locals are absolute ferals. If you don't secure the scene, you will die, and they will take joy in killing you. So if you're doing anything on the road, make sure you put some cones down. The big cones are really, really, really heavy. So if you put those down, generally something's not going to be able to plummet its way through. But we also use a speed zone. You may have noticed driving around the city that we have a speed zone flashing red and blue on your GPS. That lets everyone know that there's an emergency scene up ahead and to slow down. If they don't slow down, it will ruin their car. So using both the speed zone and the objects, you can create a very safe scene for your patients. So, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we'll just go 3 groups of 3.
I need another sprinter.
So you can do it in a... Oh, yeah, we do. So we're just going to jump inside a vehicle and practice doing some speed zones. Gadden, do you want to take 3?
I want this one over here.
Deck, do you want to take 3? Where's Deck? All right, the 3 of you want to jump in with Deck. Amda, you're good. You don't need to stress about this.
I've never done traffic management.
Yeah, I bet you haven't, Sergeant.
Yeah, okay.
Alrighty, do 3 people want to jump in with Gadden, and Gadden can explain the speed zones in the vehicle? And then the last 3, do you want to come over here into this vehicle?
I've already done speed.
The reason we do it in a vehicle is that it's the only way that you can actually see the GPS, so it's just better to do it in a vehicle. So jump on in.
We have to do this again if we've already done it before.
So really quick.
So we go to our... Oh,
You can adjust the size as you see fit.
There we go.
Usually
So
one
we go
is
to
enough.
our F6
You don't want to make
menu,
a massive zone that covers
and then we go
everything.
to our speed
And as Jack
zone.
said, you
We've
can't
got 2
speak while
options.
you're
I'm getting hungry. I might go get food.
I got food. I got food.
You got food? Ooh.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Oh, salmon.
Eat drink?
No, thanks. No, I've got heaps of slushies. I always carry like a small arsenal of slushy.
Oh my god.
It's the best sugary goodness.
Not for me, I only carry iced tea.
Oh.
If you have anything more than 0, the traffic will still...
Are you guys taking out students with you?
So have a go.
Oh,
Put down
who
some
just gave
speed
me
zones.
coffee?
Yeah.
You can practice. They do get
I work at OO, so I got coffee.
Oh, you stole it.
I was thinking about setting up my
No.
food van.
Stole it, I buy it.
Thank
I'm
you.
chief of supervisor, so I can't steal it.
You can make your own decision depending on what the scene looks like. If it's a massive scene, you might need a bigger one. If it's a small scene, you might not.
Yeah, I should have set up my food van.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you if you wanted to do that, because normally we
could've.
call Winston, but I didn't want you to feel like you had to.
No, I could have done it. But I'm
Next
running.
time I'll ask.
I'm running low on boxes, so
Okay.
yeah, it's gonna be.
Are you
tough
going to be
times
around
ahead.
tomorrow night?
Yes,
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
I'll pop it out then. It's not. There's only one student, though, as far as I know.
Oh, then okay, it might not be worth it then.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if Jackson wants to maybe accelerate my training and maybe hit up Hems tonight. If depends on how many people want to go out.
Ooh, look,
I know.
he's incredibly sleep deprived.
Has he gone to bed? He went. Did he go to bed
No.
today or not?
A little bit,
He didn't dream about sleeping that much.
a little bit.
So I need to slap him and say go to bed.
Yeah, we all do.
God, he's not going to do it
I already
anyway.
did multiple times.
He's not going to do it anyway.
Very small, so if
He
you
will.
look really closely at the GPS, it's
He
quite
does not
small, so
defy
you
me.
can increase the size.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of red cards given out today.
A lot of
There's
weird cards?
always. Yeah, a lot of red cards.
Oh,
Federal
that-
government's busy.
Yeah, it always gets a bit silly on a Friday.
Well, it's all the squeaky voices.
Beautiful. That's very, very big. Quickly.
Did someone check in a giant zone? Oh my
Yes, you
god.
got the point.
You know you're very, very muffled. Your voice box is very muffled at the moment.
I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I've checked. Jack says I sound fine. You say I sound muffled.
I sound
You are
muffled.
muffled.
What's going on?
You are
don't
some
know.
muffle.
Oh,
Yeah, see?
Still one more. Wait, was that us that put that one down?
9.
That better not have broken my van.
How's that sound now?
Alrighty, gather
That's-
round,
that's
gather
normal.
round,
Oh,
gather
hang on.
round. So, today we've covered all of our EMS policies, procedures. We've covered radio comms. Well, not really, but radio channels. All of the vehicles.
Charles up.
How to use our F6 menu. How
They're
to
all
put the
here.
stretcher inside the vehicle, take it out, put people on. And
There's
also
actually
our
a lot of
traffic management.
students here. Twice
So
as
you'll
many as there
notice
should
we
be.
haven't taught you how to actually treat patients. That's because I'm not going to do theoretical treatments with you. I would rather you just get out and get real life experience with actual FTOs. It's a lot more fun. It's a lot more engaging. I couldn't think of anything worse than going through every single
It's a lot
treatment
more
with you.
stressful.
So, our induction is finished. Congratulations. You all did amazing. And this is where the real fun begins. So, if you would like to go on a 2-up now with a FTO, you can put your hands up. There's no pressure to. But alright, maybe
Charizard,
all the people who
thank
do
you
want to
for the
go
follow.
on a 2-up go over to
Oh,
this
look at
side.
this. Everyone wants to fucking go for a 2-up.
All of you. Alrighty, but I'll just quickly say before I send you off on your way, if you need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to myself or the leadership team. As I said earlier, all of our numbers are inside. Just go, the FTOs will actually take you inside after when you get some equipment and show you. And then you can give me a call in city, radio, whatever it is. Please don't hesitate to reach out. Yes.
How do we actually get our vehicles out?
Yeah, so our FTOs will show you there's a garage just inside here and you can grab out a vehicle there.
Where they are.
Do you have any questions about today? Anything that you're worried about, concerned? Just want to ask. If you think of a question later, feel free to ask your FTO, give me a call, put it in the emails, whatever it may be. Just before.
A lot of food.
Oh, you've got a lot of food?
Yeah, anyone hungry?
I actually am, if you don't mind.
What's your pocket size?
437. Just before you go, can you all please fix your name in the email so it reflects the way we do it in the city emails? So your first name, your surname, and in brackets your secret alias.
Anyone else need some food?
Look at him in the
Don't
green
worry,
outfit,
you
so
don't have
proud.
a call sign yet. Don't worry about putting that in your username.
Are you gonna?
It's
update
gonna be
the
interesting.
tracker, or should we do that as we put them in?
Oh, if kids are
Just
growing
do
up.
it as.
Yeah,
I'm
they're gonna
out.
move away from
No,
Rack V. They're just gonna move into student airlines
If
now.
you're already there.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
Alrighty, so just make sure you're doing your first name, surname, and then in
There's a
brackets
lot
your
of Ambos,
alias,
so.
please. And then
Number or something?
we're off. So how many FTOs do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, and we have 8 people. So,
Maybe.
are you two going together? Is this what? Have you got a little blood pact going?
Little blood pack here. We already bled each other in.
All right.
No worries. Do you, would you also like to go with Deck? We'll get you 3 to go together.
Wonderful.
Declan gets 3.
Gadden, do you want to grab 3, and then Pete, you can have the last 2.
Right, whoever is the most slayest of coins, come with me.
Alrighty, and well done, everyone. I'm very impressed with you all, and it's lovely to have you on board. So welcome.
Right, we need
Yay.
one more guy. Alright, let's go.
Now, you
Perfect.
mentioned a alias.
Fresh meat.
Okay.
So in brackets, your Steam alias.
All right.
Let me. Just
Don't eat them up.
No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Don't make them into your kitty burger.
You don't,
If you
you,
just go
you
into
don't
your
want them to be
emails
catching
and
on my
right click your
freaking
name,
driving
you go to edit
skills, that's for
anything.
sure.
That is a very, very odd voice.
And
High
then you just
speed
want it
or
to be
nothing.
First name, surname, and then in
Oh my
brackets
God.
your other name.
But I still love your mac and cheese.
Actually, no, the last few
I
accidents
can,
weren't my
I
fault.
can fix them after. It's just easier.
Have you seen the emails that cop that hit me?
What is your name?
No, I'm busy
Yeah.
in my brain.
You
In my
go,
dreamy
just
now.
show you sometime, yeah, it's really good.
Ryan or
It shows up.
Abby,
How you doing, man?
look it up.
Ryan.
Ryan? My name is
Oh,
Amda.
they put the vans away.
Congrats.
Now you'll need to get out new vehicles, and you can practice getting them out.
Oh no.
Right,
Okay, I'm
which
just
two
putting
wanna
you
come
guys
with me?
into, student
Have
tracker.
fun.
Thank you.
Oops,
Thanks.
yes,
Bye,
Don't all,
Kiki.
don't all
Thanks for
step
coming,
forward at
Kiki.
once.
No
right, there we go. I got 2.
problem.
Thanks, Kiki. Thanks
I'll
for coming,
work it out with
Kiki.
you in a minute, Koala.
I
No
appreciate it.
problem.
Yes, goodbye, man. Visit cat ears.
Okay, who wants to come with? You guys come with me.
Yeah.
Let's get away from the earshot from the other people so we're not interrupted. So my name is Pete. I'm your FTO this evening. Could I grab your names, please?
My name's Trucker.
And
Striker?
Koala.
Koala. Excellent, excellent. All right, now we've got... who wants to go and get our vehicle for this evening? I'll show
Yeah, I
you.
don't mind.
Yep, I'll show you how to get it. So you walk this way. And you'll see a car icon appear over here. So you just go in there and pick up one of the strikers. Any striker will do. And when you pick it up, you'll automatically be transported into it magically.
You mean Sprinter, yeah?
Oh, sorry, Sprinter. Yeah, that one. That one, yes. Sweet as. Just drive it out and park it in one of the parking bays to get started.
666 to Dare, you there?
Jordan.
Right, sweet.
Feel free to go with Pete.
Hey, come on out the back and crack open this rear door. We're going to put a striker in the back.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, no worries.
So use a third eye to open up your rear door. And Quali, can you pop out your striker and then stick it inside? I usually take the equipment bag off the back before putting it in. Yeah, excellent. Yep, and use your third eye to pop the striker inside. Fantastic, and now you close the doors. So one thing that we do when rocking up to an accident or a scene is that we shut off the engine when we go to a site and lock the vehicle straight away, because people can get in there, they can get the striker out, they can get medical bags. It's just a bit of a mess. They're not supposed to have them. It's not like they can do anything with it, but yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to jump inside. Who wants to drive first? Don't be shy, it's not going to be too bad.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Here we go.
All right, there we go.
No, you can.
Okay, so I'm going to jump in the passenger side.
Yep, I'll jump in.
Okay, yeah, you can jump in. Just jump in the back. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Wrong thing. I was about to say, think about your flexing your tilde muscle if you start walking around in circles. So what we can do, we can actually go to Mount Zona. I'm going to show you where to get the equipment in there. So I'll mark it on the GPS for you, and one of you can announce on the radio. My special number is 546, so what you're going to say is 546 is code 7 to Mount Zona. So code 7 means there's no patients on board.
Okay, let me just...
Everyone bail.
Alright, 666 is going code 1 and going to be code 7 to Pillbox Hospital.
You basically get to copy what they just did. We won't go on duty just yet because we're not going to go and visiting patients until we go to Mount Zona. I'll just show you where the main equipment is.
Okay, so it was frequency 5, wasn't it? Channel 5.
Correct, yes, channel 5.
666 and a Prowant latest.
So it'll be 546 is code 7 to Mount Zona.
Okay, alright, and that's just the same muscle we flex to do on our other radios?
That's correct, yes.
Alright, here you go. 546 is code 7 to Mount Zona.
Bingo, nailed it. So as I said, code 7 means that we're going to be en route to a particular hospital with no patients on board. So we don't need lights and sirens or anything like that. We're just going to cruise it. Obviously, you heard someone else say 666 was code 1, so that means they're going to patrol the city. And then they picked up a call. There's no actual code for a call. It's always, for example, 666 is priority 1, so we're always priority 1. And priority 1 means lights and sirens, and you can go top speed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there is something to remember with these vans. They are very top heavy. If you go around a corner too fast, it will tip. It is recoverable, but you'll still tip over. Also, if you go too fast, as I found out yesterday, and the brakes will cook off almost immediately, and you'll just keep going, you won't stop.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, they're shocking, absolutely shocking, but they are tanks. The problem is you're not a tank. You can get hurt very easily. Yeah, don't worry about them. Someone beeping. Oh, Charles, thanks for the hydrate, man. I actually have to go get a drink soon.
That'll be right. Now I've seen already 2 things I could have picked up in my tow truck.
Yep, that's it. You're going to see a lot on this travels. When you do go on duty, you can actually flex your third eye muscle, and you can actually tag vehicles for pickup. So that's usually when there's accidents seen. So I can show you how to do that when we get to where we're going.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh, thank you for the posture check. There we go, nice and comfortable. I usually go straight through the building, but doesn't really matter. It's because I'm usually freaking driving.
666 here, just confirming that we're going to have 2 other FTOs out.
What?
I will be out. How many sprinters do we have out?
I think we've got at least 3.
Alright, perfect. This is 666.
Going Hems.
Hems 5, and Hems 5 is preparing for takeoff.
Okay, so when we're not delivering patients, we park up here in the left-hand side. You can see like you can't walk into that section, so it's just out of the way from everyone else. So this is the right-hand side. So yeah, just loop around and drive through, or you can back it up either or, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll just go straight ahead.
Yeah, it's fine. There's no right or wrong, just as long as we're not parked on the other side. So don't forget to shut it off and lock it up.
So we don't really take any notice of these keep clear things then?
No, we're Embos.
Okay, alright, so that's
Yeah, so when we're sitting here, so sometimes some of the Embos will come here just to hang out and talk shit or reload their gear or do whatever, and we park over this side. People that need ambulances or need to get medical assistance drive in over this side. So we're just going to pop over.
Okay.
And I'll show you inside where the change rooms are and the med supplies. The HQ, hang on, oh, there was someone coming in here for a second. The HQ and Zona, I think, are the best places because all the equipment's really close together.
Oh, cool. I like that.
Yeah, the pillbox is okay, but they're 2 separate locations. What's that one up north? Mount Thomas?
360 is going to be going code 1.
Mount Thomas is, it's okay. Yes. But anyway, you can't pick up an ambulance at Mount Thomas. Right, so you got to use your key card. So you got to open and unlock the door here. So it's this one. So someone can do that for me. In practice, using your flexing your E muscle.
Hems 5.
Are you doing that, Striker?
Yeah, which muscle?
You open your E muscle, so it's when you get close to the door, you'll actually see it pop up.
Oh yeah.
And then you unlock it and just walk straight through. Yep. Before it relocks itself. It's an automatic lock, so you don't have to lock it back up. So let's all go. Just once. There you go. Push forward.
There we go. Come.
You can do it. I can hear it clicking.
So can I.
You can do a run up.
Alright. Do a run up, yeah. Okay.
There you go. Push, push, push.
There we go.
I'll just push it through. All right, here we go. Right, so this side, if you come in this way, there's two different sections. This is your personal locker. Now, all of the hospitals are all interconnected, so it doesn't matter which hospital you go to. All the lockers are interconnected. So if you unload
awesome.
here, that means you can pick up gear at HQ. So come with me.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy as. Right, and this one, this is your clothing locker. So this is where you can get changed for shift or change back into your civilian clothes after you've done with shift. Easy as. It's just these two areas for clothing and your equipment. Now I'll take you where we can get some meds. Again.
It's freaking right click muscle things of pain.
Yep, push your way through. Right, so this one is just down here. It's the third door on the left, right behind this trolley.
Why isn't this one locked in?
Because no one can access. So if you don't have the job role, you can't access the med cabinet. But it's right here. I'm pointing straight at it.
Good.
So you use your third eye over that, and that's where you can get your medicines. You probably don't need to stock up just yet. So as you do the job, you'll get your own feeling. But I'll have, what was it, 9 med kits, 2 green whistles, 1 fentanyl, 1 morphine. That's all I ever carry. And I just restock as required. The good thing is the med kits do not expire. So you just stick them in your cabinets afterwards.
Oh, that's awesome.
The
Very
medicines
awesome.
do. The medicines do, but it's also cheap. You don't have to sweat it. It's cheap. So
Yeah.
as I said, the med kits you don't have to worry about. So let's cruise on out and head back to the Embo.
So we're not supposed to be getting anything then?
No, we don't need anything. Well, hang on.
No? Okay.
What gear do you guys have on you?
Just the main gears that we were told to get at induction.
Yes, aren't
Okay, so maybe grab like 2 medical kits. Just grab 1 green whistle each. We won't go overboard. Hopefully we'll find someone that will require a green whistle. We can use them up.
Alright. 2 red med
Sweet
kits and a
as.
green whistle. This is exciting.
Yeah. Oh no, you'll get into it. It's my first day was very daunting. Yeah, you'll get used to it real quick. Hello, officer.
Oh my goodness!
Hello.
Oh dear. Is this the reunion?
Goodness, who have we got? Who have we got?
Koala.
And Striker.
Koala and Striker.
And Pete.
I'm Jane. Nice to meet you guys.
You too.
Hello, Jane.
Jane
I've
is
heard
one of
about
the
you.
senior responders.
Yes.
Crew
that'll
supervisor,
be her.
actually.
That one too.
Yes. How you guys going? You have good induction?
Yeah.
It's an induction.
He's going to be code 5.
I learned a lot, and I'm
most
excited
recent
to be
call attempting to locate
Nice.
the
Well, you guys are
individual.
getting trained by one of our absolute best here.
Uh,
So have fun.
Absolutely. I'm looking
And,
forward to it.
Don't take no shit from people, okay?
Yeah.
Oh,
Try not to.
Alright.
We'll have you on speed dial soon.
I was just going to say,
Please
I got
do.
you on
Make sure you
speed
take my
dial.
number. Yep. I will immediately be there, and I will definitely address them appropriately.
Appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank
Alright,
you very much.
have fun, guys.
Fantastic. See you,
Thank
Jane.
you.
Have a good one. I know Jane was just doing her highway patrols, so that would be her vehicle over there.
Oh, righto.
Parked in the bad spot. But anyway. It's the
Should we mark
police.
it for-
The police.
should we mark it for
No,
time?
no, no,
No,
no,
no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I know. So what we're going to do is you're going to flex, as soon as we get inside the ambulance, you're both going to flex your F6 muscle and go on duty. So that means we will be on duty and ready to rock and roll. Oh, he did lock it.
Oh yeah, duck but I know.
I could have sworn you locked it.
So did I.
Oh. You know you guys can flex your U muscle to change seats around without having to get out?
Oh yes, of course.
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's fire it up. And what we're going to be doing is the driver is going to say 546 is code 1, which means we're going to be on duty.
546 is code 1.
So I'm assuming you have gone on duty as well with your F6 muscle?
Correct.
Yes, I've just done that.
Sweet as. So if,
Seatbelt on.
Yep, seatbelt on. Don't forget to look at the CAD. You flex your equals muscle, and there's a job in there that's just popped up. So, Koala, can you please go hit the GPS and en route on that, on the very last bottom? And what you're going to say is 546 is priority 1 to latest.
546 is priority 1 to latest.
So that means, Striker, we are now lights and sirens. We can do up to 100 kilometers an hour in rural areas. So let's rock and roll.
Okay, we'll have to work out what
Lights is muscle 1, and sirens is muscle Q. Or the other way around.
So I can do 100 here.
You can do 100 in city streets. Obviously, you've got to be careful as well.
Of course.
The locals will split away from you. Sometimes they will try and dive in front of you as well. You can run reds, but yeah, just be cautious of what's around you at the same time. If we hit the highway, we're allowed to do 180. Yeah, you've got you can flex your E muscle for the horn, but the passenger can also do that as well. As you can see, I was doing that. I can also control your lights and sirens as well.
Oh, awesome.
Cool.
Looks like we can hit on the highway, so then you can hammer it.
Oh, goody.
Now, the guides do say 180 limit. However, those are guides. If you need to push hard, you can push hard. Just be very mindful of what is around you. And that was me changing the siren to flex muscle 2.
Okay.
So what does the different sirens mean then?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
They just sound
the
nice.
tune every once in a while.
Sounds nice.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, so we're coming up to the accident. It is looks like it might be in the middle of the road, so we might have to do traffic management. So you're getting all the fun today. That was his car back there on the left-hand side. All right. Yep, stop here. And Koala, can I get you to do traffic management, please?
Yep.
And shut the car off and lock it up. There you go.
G'day.
I've got 2 students here.
Perfect. That's great, actually, because there's 2 people injured.
Yeah, excellent.
This guy right here has some trauma to his legs, shins and stuff. Luckily, he can still feel his toes. Also, your student just got run over. Second of all, this guy right over here, just complaining about a sore shoulder. I think he might have dislocated that.
Alright, no worries. Just check. Alright, Striker, can you please handle this person with the dislocated shoulder? What we're going to do, this one right here, excellent, speed zone just got put up, which is excellent. So what you want to do is a head to toes check. So this is the procedure that you want to do. Ask him what day it is, if you need to check for concussion, things like that, and obviously assess his damage. Then you want to put ice on the wound if required, and so on and so forth from there. And the locals are being...
right now.
Oh, that's a lot, yeah. If you want, I can actually do the first one if you want.
Yeah, please, thank you.
Alright, okay. Alright, sir, my name's Pete Jones from Ambulance Victoria. How you going today?
Yeah, been better.
Been better? Alright, no worries. So I'm just going to do it quickly check you out. Do you mind if I remove your shirt?
Yeah.
Alright, fantastic. Alright, you're still complaining of a sore shoulder. Are you in any pain at the moment?
Yeah, just my left shoulder.
Just the left shoulder? Sweet as, no worries. I can see it doesn't. It may be dislocated. It's hard to tell. I can't scan it. So what we're going to do, we're going to wrap it up for you. Going to give you some ice pack to try and keep the inflammation down. And then I'm going to put a splint on it as well.
360 is going to be code 7 to Mount
There we go.
Thomas.
What's your pain at the moment? Is it on a level of 1 to 10?
It's about a 5 or 6.
Around the 5 mark. Have you got any drug or alcohol dependencies?
No.
No? Have you had any drugs or alcohol tonight?
No, I have not.
No? What about any allergies? Anything like that?
No allergies that I know of.
Right, no worries. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see about popping you up, and then I'm going to give you some Panadol for that pain. Just bear with me for a sec.
I don't know why my traffic management's not working.
I will have a look at that in a sec.
Okay.
I'm just trying to pop this gentleman up. There we go.
It looks like you're giving him CPR.
Right, there we go. Let's get you to sit back down, sir. Great. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give you some Panadol. If you just want to take that with water, that'd be great. And just stay down there. We probably won't have to take you to hospital, but you can probably just drive yourself really carefully. So just quickly check on your buddy back here. All right, come on with me, students. What I'm going to do, I'm going to treat this person, and you're going to...
It has an option in the third eye to says observation and injury. Is that something we need to...
That can be helpful if the person's not responsive.
Okay.
Ah, Jesus. How you going, sir? My name's Pete Jones from Ambulance Victoria. How you going?
How you going, Pete?
I'm good, I'm good. I just want to check you out. Were you wearing your seatbelt at all?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Where were you? Ejected out the front window? Did you fall out the side?
I fell out the side.
Just fell out the side? Alright, no worries. You tell me where your pain is at the moment?
My right leg.
Just leg pain. Doesn't look too bad. Have a closer. I'm just going to take your pants off if that's okay.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Right, let's see here. It's not, doesn't appear to be broken. I do see a lot of bruises, so I'm going to apply some ice to that.
Yeah, no worries.
And probably I might just give it a wrap up just for stability.
Yeah.
Doesn't look to be too bad. I don't think it's going to be broken, but I'd like you to get a scan on that one as well.
Yeah, no stress.
Pop your pants back on. Check the number plates, mate. Alright, and on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you reckon your pain issue is at the moment?
About 6.5, 7.
6.5, 7. Have you had any drugs or alcohol tonight?
No.
Alright, no worries. Have you got any dependencies of drugs and alcohol?
No.
How about any kind of allergies? It's really important for allergies.
No allergies, man.
No allergies? Great. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a green whistle. And that's going to alleviate your pain. Right, sweet. Stay right there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find it.
It has to be one of these two.
There we go. Fantastic. Right, so what I would suggest is that your buddy drives, and you go passenger, if that's okay. And
yeah, no worries,
it's just that green whistle's going to make you a bit loopy for a little bit. And, you know, last thing I want you to do is to have another accident. That'd be the worst thing, eh? That'd be the worst thing.
Yeah, man.
Alright, no worries. So, okay, I'll just put shirt back on your mate here, and you guys will be free to go. What I will get you to do, though, is just sign this waiver here, just saying you're not going to go to hospital. But, yeah, I don't think you need to go at this point in time. There you go, beautiful. Right, I'm just going to go and quickly put this shirt on this guy.
No worries, man.
There you go, mate.
Going good.
I'll just get you to sign this waiver here as well. What I'd suggest is that I'll say to your buddy, you drive and just be real careful, because your mate might be a little bit woozy with the green whistle.
Yeah, we'll do it.
I know your arm's a bit banged up, but as I said, just drive real careful, and you should be okay.
Alright, thank you for that.
Alright, sweet as. You guys take it really easy, eh?
Yeah, we'll do.
Alright, fantastic. I'll catch you guys later. See yous.
Catches.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we'll jump back in. And we're going to get rid of our traffic zones.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
That's under speed zone, just delete zone. I can see there's actually a few zones there. I wonder if someone did a barrier. Sweet, there they go, and the traffic is released. What we're going to do, yeah, as soon as the traffic's released, the locals go nuts. Just try and pull off to the side somewhere along here. Try and weave your way in. Yeah, keep going off the side. It just gets rid of the locals, that's all. And, yep, just pull over. Stop. There we go. Okay, so, I should have had both of you there with that bit of training. So, basically the procedure is as follows: is step one is you tell them your name. You're from Ambulance Victoria. You guys might say, oh, you're a student with Ambulance Victoria. Then you'd say things along the lines of, how you feel, say, can you tell me your injuries? If they're unconscious, you've got to try and do your best determined guess, especially if there's someone else on scene, like you ask questions. Were you in the car with this person or something along those lines? Then, obviously, after you've assessed the patient, you know where the injury is, you can then either, if it's like a bullet wound or a stabbing, or if it's a gash, like a cut or something like that, you irrigate the wound with saline. That's the first step. Second step would be to apply some bandages to try and seal it up to stop any bleeding. And then in cases of bruises, you might want to put an ice pack on there. Things like that. It's pretty simple and basic. And then obviously the next part would be pain management. And just ask them on a pain scale of 1 to 10. If they go straight to 10, it's usually a bit dodgy. It's especially if they've done something like fall off a roof, like a 1-story roof. That's not going to be a 10. They might be around the 7 mark, perhaps. It's always best guess, but then you've got to ask the questions. Have you had any drugs or alcohol? Have you got any dependencies? Have you got any allergies? So you try and flip those ones around sometimes to trip them up. And you will soon determine who has drug-seeking behaviour and who doesn't. And when I say pop people up, I'm actually flexing my F6 and going into the EMS menu and doing the revive player option. That's what we call pop
I've
up.
already taken out the new sprinter.
That's what we call what?
Hang on. I just heard someone screaming out. That's what we call popping up a player, is the revive player button. Where it says heal small wounds, that's using bandages, but they're kind of useless, and I've never used a bandage in my life. The treat serious injuries one, that is also using a med kit. That is obviously for someone that's actually not down on the ground, but you don't get paid for them. So just keep that in mind. You don't get any money back for using that. So it's always revive player.
Okay.
Yeah, so as I said, it's kind of...
Are there sub-menus in the revive player?
Nope, that's straight returning revive player.
Just straight it.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to try and find another... oh, someone's already cleared the CAD for us. We're going to try and find another person to go and attend with, and hopefully I'll get one of you guys to slowly go through it real quick and see how it is. It's a real simple process. It just takes time to work through it nice, like step-by-step, methodical, especially with drowned patient or a gunshot wound or a stab victim, burn victims. They're all a little bit different. They all require a bit of extra work. So, you're not going to get it right the first time. I didn't. I'll tell you that right now. You'll make mistakes, as I have. I still make mistakes sometimes. Like, I forget to put the trolley in the back half the time. So, and then I'll be like, oh, shit. And I'll go walk behind the ambulance and pop it out and then pick it up, walk around going, here it is. Try and make sure people don't see it. But anyway, let's get back on the road. We're going to just drive back to the city. Whoever wants to jump on the radio, just say 546 is returning code 1.
Okay, I'll do that one.
Yeah, sure.
546 is returning code 1.
So just find a spot to do a U-turn up here somewhere, like right here. Sweet as. And yeah, we're just going to cruise. What I like to do, I like to cruise the city. Some people like to sit at Mount Zona. I usually cruise through Uwu. I'll cruise through... I'll go and do welfare checks and go through the pool hall. Like, I'll stop at the pool hall, jump out, go for a quick walk around, stretch your legs, jump back in the van, and we cruise on again. There's that car we drove past. Don't know who that belongs to. Yeah, things like that. So I'll just cruise around. But don't be afraid to ask any questions as we drive around.
Okay.
I know this is a lot to take in, and I guarantee you it's mind-boggling, and it was the same for me for like the first week, but as you do more and more, it will become second nature to you.
Are we able to request you again?
You can try. I mean, I'm usually on around this time. I know tomorrow I'll be around, I think, midday for another training session. There's more students coming in, but you can request me, or you can attempt to. I'll give you my numbers after this session.
Okay, cool.
And yeah, you can just send me an SMS if you see me in city. Sometimes I'm doing tow work, sometimes I'm doing garbo work, sometimes I'm running my food truck, especially during events, so yeah.
Yeah, righto.
If you guys are hungry, we can go to Uwu if you wish.
I'm good for food and drink.
You good? Sweet as. Alright, I'm going to I'll mark the way to the pool hall and we'll just head that way. That general direction. If you think about flexing your insert muscle, you can actually set a cruise control.
Except it doesn't like it if we turn corners.
You've got to, yeah, you can't jam the corner real hard. You've got to just tap it. So what we might do...
Oops, missed it.
No, that's alright, keep cruising. What we're going to do, we're going to accept that call. So what you want to do is jump in the CAD, hit GPS en route on that last call, and obviously say 546 is priority 1 to latest.
Is going to be priority 1 to the latest 000 call.
Someone else has got it. Ignore it. No, that's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Ha! That call's back at the pool hall. Quick, turn around. Let's go. Top speed. We're going to beat them there.
Are we allowed to take other people's jobs?
We're technically all on the same job.
Oh, what? Wrong.
That's alright, that's alright. It's the same place. There you go.
So would I then, on the radio, say 546 has now arrived at the latest job?
You'll say 546 is code 5 searching for patient because they're obviously inside and they've obviously passed out from food or hunger. Sorry, hunger or thirst. So what we'll do, we'll just pull over here somewhere and park it up and lock it up and we'll go inside and have a look. Let's have a look around, shall we? I know there's someone
Hello,
here.
ambulance services. Anybody here?
I'll go check outside. Maybe he's not in here. He's down there. Near the roller coaster, I figured that. Where'd my students go? Hey guys, he's over this way. I hate this fucking door. He's somewhere around here, according to the GPS.
Code 5, 1 patient down.
Oh, they found him. Oh, they found him. Oh, back to the ambo.
Where are you?
He's somewhere around here.
We're here to save you.
He's not up there, is he?
Is he underneath? He might be up there. He could be underneath as well. 360. I'll just go Charlie here. I'm just going to run down and check underneath the pier.
Thank you, just in case.
hunting patients.
Oh, here he is.
He fell off the
What was he
roller
doing up
coaster.
there? What was he doing up there in the
Taking
first place?
taking a photo.
All right, students, pay attention
Just
to the
gonna
master.
brace your back with some bandages, just in case. And I'm just gonna check a C collar on you, just in case you've injured your.
Blink if your name's Jackson.
Alright, so I'm just gonna check your back. If I touch the back of your neck, can you feel that?
Feel that, but it hurts.
If I touch your middle of your back, can you feel that?
Barely.
And if I squeeze your toes, can you feel that?
A little bit.
A little bit? Okay, so look, I'm worried that you might have some spinal damage, so we're going to get you off to hospital as quick as we can. How's your pain out of 10 at the moment?
About 8.
About
From
an
that
8?
light up there.
Oof. Have you had any drugs or alcohol in the last 24 hours?
None.
Do you have any allergies I should be aware of?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna start an IV and just give you a dose of morphine. So just give me a moment to get this up. Now, I've made that assessment based on the level of his pain and the fact that he has a spinal injury, so I want his pain to be as low as possible so he doesn't move around. It's also based on the way he's responded to my questioning as well. So, do you know what your special numbers are today?
I can't.
He won't be able to see it unless he's been popped up.
Just
So
gonna have to do a guess.
everyone back up.
Why would he use an IV straight away?
Okay, so in regards to, did you put in morphine there?
I did.
Dex?
Yes,
Alright, so morphine can only be administered via IV.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
so I'm about to get you up on your feet. And we're gonna
Suppose
do take
airborne
that
en
medication
route
I gave
to
you.
Bendigo.
So you say you always tend to prop them up too first, don't you?
Sometimes I always ask them their pain. It's really your method. You will develop your own method. But I always ask their pain as I'm popping them up, so it kind of flows.
Yeah, righto, of course.
Yep, as Pete says, you'll all develop your own style. As long as you're hitting all the right bases and treating a patient correctly, we're quite happy for you to do this in your own method.
Basically, don't give anyone drug-seeking behavior drugs.
Okay, sir. Just to
Yeah, no,
check you for a concussion. How many hands am I holding up?
9.
9? Oh. And where would you say we are right now?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. And is your vision blurred or distorted at the moment?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Could you just take that medication that I've given you and we'll get you on the stretcher? It's always important that you get them to take the medication before they get on stretcher, otherwise they will suffer a case of possession.
Oh, okay.
And we are not qualified in that.
I am, but Jack doesn't let me. Okay, so I'm just going to help you get on the stretcher. Okay, Peter, if you could put him in the back, we're going to take him off.
Guys, let's go.
Zone up.
Have fun, people.
Thank
you too, guys. Good luck on your training.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so as I said, you guys will develop your own methods over time. There's no right or wrong way. It's just as long as you hit every single item, then you just flow.
Yeah, fair enough. And how is it that you check them?
As in what fashion? Check for what?
Well, when you check them for, say, spinal injury or check them
So
for...
you do things like, as you may have heard Declan say, yeah, do you feel my fingers on your spine? Do you feel my fingers on your neck, and etc., etc.
Yeah.
That's basically it. If they say no, but they're supposed to give you information as you treat them. Oh, I hate this door. Let's walk around. It's faster to walk around. See? Faster.
360 code 6 priority 1 to Crown side of them. Sorry, no, sorry. With one patient.
Think about flexing your tilde muscle.
I don't know where I'm going. Sorry?
Think about flexing your tilde muscle.
Yeah, I've been doing that, and then I go to the end of the truck, and then I can't get in.
Instead of going to the end, try going to the driver's side just halfway up.
She's
there you go.
code 1.
It's probably a better
Okay,
spot.
So how is it that we can check people? How do we check them?
Okay, so a lot of this is done by feedback from the patient. So if the patient's conscious and, you know, you say something along the lines of, you know, how you feeling today, what's happened to you, and they may tell you a story. They may say, oh, you know, such Joe Bloggs came up and knifed me. They say, oh, okay, whereabouts are you feeling the pain on your body? And they'll direct you on where the pain is, and you treat that location. But you still always start off with a head-to-toe check as you're speaking to the patient. So it all blends together. So that's why I want to try and get another patient and get a single one, not a double, to try and slowly treat you guys and show you guys how it all works. But yeah, it's all the information that other people provide you. If the patient's unconscious, there may be another person there with them that could say, oh, he was hit in the head by a bat by, you know, some local thugs or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
So then you'd go straight for check for head wound, check for concussion, as any other person would in any other city. This guy's gonna cut out in front of you. Freaking locals, man. They don't stop for shit.
They do not know how to drive.
They don't do that.
No. Yeah, but you've got to, as I said, you've got to ask the questions. Oh, hang on, what's going on here?
Hi, Deck. If you get a call for outside of Vinewood 900, can you please not attend yet? It's not safe. There's an active shooting.
Understood. All units, please stay away from Vinewood.
Okay, so if we get any calls from Vinewood, we are not to attend.
Okay. So do we have to acknowledge that we've heard that?
No.
Okay.
If you attend it and he said don't attend, then obviously you are breaking his requirements.
Yeah, of course.
Then it's like enter at your own risk.
Well, remember you're supposed to value your life and your life of your patients. So for number one, you can't.
It's safe now. You can come if you.
All right. So if we get a call, then we can go.
We have not got a call, but we will come right now.
We're not gonna. We're just gonna keep cruising.
Okay.
I'll put a call through.
Oh, wait for these guys to stop yapping on the radio. So the first thing is you have to value your life first. Then if you get shot, you can't tend to your patient. So you first, patient second.
Alright, so duty of care then.
Totally duty of care. If you roll up, alright, we're going to go priority 1 to that. So call it out on the radio and grab the CAD as well, please.
Okay, so 546.
Priority 1 latest.
So what we're going to do is 546 is attaching to latest, priority 1.
546 is attaching to latest, priority 1.
Yep, now go grab the CAD and make sure you hit the GPS and en route. And it should pop up on our screens and off we go. It might be just one person down. You can, but it might flip.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, watch out.
I'm just making written notes here. What did I actually say on the radio? 546 is attaching to priority 1.
546 is attaching to latest, priority 1.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay, that second one, that's a fire. We don't attend fires. They come in the same thing. And the air guy can go take care of the Bendigo job. Car cam.
How do we change the tune?
It's flexing 1 or 2 muscles.
Ah.
And we're coming up to site anyway.
Oh, Bob.
Yeah, we get hot popping problems near the prison. So yep, Parker, go the other side of the road and park it. On the sidewalk, yep. That's the safest spot. And shut her down, lock her up.
360 code 6 with police attendants.
All
Be very
units,
careful,
please
you
avoid
guys.
Vinewood. It is still
What's
an
that?
active shooter situation.
We have a bit of an active shooter situation just on top of the casino. They have eyes on us from the front here. So we'll just suggest that you guys get inside quite quickly.
I don't think so.
Yeah, righto. Well, we were told that it was okay to attend.
It should be okay. They're currently firing at the helicopter that we have up. But yeah.
60, shouldn't need
Oh, it
a
should be
mass
safe here?
casualties to be one officer down with potential 2 GSWs.
Maybe come into the underground parking lot. I'll let you guys
Right, no
in.
worries. Right, come on, let's follow the officer, guys. Do you guys have an officer down here as well?
No, we just have him inside.
Oh,
but
okay.
just for your safety, we'll get you guys in through here.
That come I can run.
Potentially, maybe if you don't mind, get one of the students to bring the van in if you'd like.
All right. Quickly, why don't you guys go grab the van and bring it in?
5, it's priority
Okay, I'll
1
grab the van.
second latest.
Hope he doesn't get shot.
Oh,
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's nimble.
should be.
I have to admit, this is the first time I've heard of the casino getting hit.
Yeah, no, they've left us a note and saying that there was an explosion at the front at first.
Oh, where shows up?
There was a note left there stating that we need to attend a black market chat or something.
Oh.
And yeah, they're making threats within that
Right, here
chat
it
at the
comes.
moment.
There you go in. Let's go.
This 5 is airborne. I'm to second latest call.
I was going to wait for more students. Right, run inside and get inside the elevator.
666 to 360.
Go ahead.
Is there any way we can jump on CFA comms?
They are on channel 7, so you should be able to talk to them there.
Alright, thank you.
The only time we're legally allowed to enter a cop station.
Only at the moment. Because they're letting us in.
Yeah, I know.
What's it? Call sign.
Oh. My eyes have got issues.
Your eyes have got some issues.
Yeah, I can't see the downed patient.
Oh, right.
Okay, then he's got a weapon attached to him.
Yeah. Oh, Bendigo's going off now.
Oh, that's an officer, isn't it? Oh,
No,
sorry.
it's fires.
No,
Oh, there he is.
the downed patient, he's got a weapon on him, but is he an officer?
He's an officer.
He'd have to be.
Okay.
Yeah, the job said officer down.
Oh, I didn't check that.
That's alright, you're busy driving.
I was too busy racing.
They are allowed painkillers, but they will.
Alright, so you guys step up and listen.
Oh, okay. Set his pain level to 10. So do you want painkillers or do you want to sit this one
He
out?
does not get a say in this one.
Oh, he doesn't? Oh, he sit it out?
No. Okay. Check for. Have you checked if he's had any drugs or alcohol in the last 24 hours?
Training purposes.
Drugs and alcohol.
It'd be better if I only had... I've never really had 2 students at the same time, so it's kind of hard to give them both the attention they need. I usually only have 1 student and put it all into that person. Having 2 students is a little bit...
Have you had many reactions with dolphins before? Like, have you had many?
Do you swim this dolphin?
SeaWorld.
Well, it's been swimming with the dolphins. How nice. All right. What I'm going to do, sir, is I'm going to give you some morphine for your pain levels because they're out of 10 today. Okay, out of this world. Right, so I'll give you one of these.
Make sure you start an IV line because morphine can only be delivered by an IV.
Oh.
So start with a cannula there, Richtofen.
360 welfare check.
That's none of you guys.
That's Bendigo.
That's Bendigo that
Oh, yes, you are going to be very lightheaded in just a second. It's going to be amazing for you.
Yeah.
You're going to be feeling out of this world.
Hey, Dick.
Yeah.
Has their hems just gone down?
All right,
I know.
how are you doing there?
Is that that's what I just read? It said 4 dead hems.
Oh my god, Gaddon's crashed.
I think you're pretty set.
It's a freaking chopper.
He may have been shut down. Where?
Oh yeah, Bendigo's
is it?
flat. It just said it's up at Bendigo. That's all I know.
Why is it understand?
That one.
I can't even see it.
It's just
We'll have to attend.
spewing information everywhere.
Ambassador is.
Yeah. It's the one with players. Sorry, the Citizen
What ID is
670.
it? 534.
Yep, 534.
All right, we'll have to go. Selby, I think Hems 5 has gone down. I think Hems 5 has gone down.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cracking off bad at the moment. Really bad.
Oh,
we
no.
need to get him to hospital and then we need to get out to Bendigo.
Students, we need to leave. If we'll get an officer to let us out, we need to leave right now.
Okay.
This is probably not the best training situation. Because we've just had the Hems chopper go down somewhere out of Bendigo, so we're going to head out there now. And the officer needs to let us out, so we need to haul ass. I'm going to drive this one.
Okay.
Do as I say, don't as I do, because it's going to be dangerous. I don't know which lift it is either. I know one of them one of them goes down, the other one goes up. And we need the officer to let us out, I think. I'll just try this one. Wrong one. It got a 50-50 chance, wasn't it?
Is it pretty much anyone who's got an access card can drive an ambulance?
Pretty much. Well, they could get the ambulance out, yeah. Problem is we need an officer to let us out, because we can't unlock this door. Hang on a sec. 546 here. Is there an officer coming down to get this front door open?
They should be on their way down.
Yep, one is.
Yeah,
I can unlock it for you.
No, we got it. There's an officer here now. Thank you, officer.
No problem.
Alright, so what you want to do is someone jump on the radio, say 546 is priority 1 to Hems down.
546 is priority 1 to Hems down.
And it's that call that just popped up just then that's going that shit crazy. And we are driving towards gunfire. Yeah, you don't want to drive like I'm about to, because this is going to be basically non-stop.
Okay.
Okay. So I've just routed us to the 4 dead at Hems. Is that correct?
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
All right. Cool. All right.
Okay, I have to unfortunately go to the toilet, so I'll be right back.
What you got to say is you're going to go in your head.
Sorry, I've got to go in my head.
Yeah, that's alright. I don't want you pissing in the van.
I don't either.
Now, what I do when I drive, I like to drive in the middle of the road. If there's any civilians or anyone else, they'll usually split to either side.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so this guy should go right. Or they do that. Fucking hell. See what I mean about they're a little bit lunatic. Hey,
yeah,
is
they
this
are.
is this van speed limited?
I think it's because Striker put
Yeah,
a
he put a limit
GPS
on it. He put a limit on it. That's right. I just unlocked it.
360 max.
I was wondering why I was going so slow. So top speed on these is, I think, about 180 to 185. So yeah.
Okay, all right, that's not too
But
bad.
as I said, if you go too fast, I've had it up to 200 before. The brakes cook off almost instantly, and you just can't stop.
Oh, shivers. Yeah.
Pete, do you have a sit rep?
Yep, 546 is going past the turn off for Rack V. We are still hauling ass. We're about 5 kilometers out. Welcome back. You haven't missed much. So hopefully we'll be able to get there before these guys die. Can someone look on the map and tell me kind of where it is generally? Is it near a road or is it out in the middle of nowhere?
It's in a kind of petrol station idea at 905.
Oh, shit. Righto. Can you just relay that to radio to Declan? Just say it's at the petrol station at 905. And we may have to require fire support.
Yeah, what's the number?
Declan is 360, I think.
Not sure what I need to do.
So what you do is 546 to Declan. Just give a quick sit rep of where we're at.
So would it be 546 to Declan, location at 905, or?
Yeah, just say we're approaching subject. We're almost a kilometre away.
546 to Declan. We're almost a kilometre away to the location.
Understood.
There's also a lot of head popping going on at the moment, so I'd say that there's a chopper in the air.
Will attach to your call.
Hey Pete, one of your students is unconscious.
Thank God you're
That's
here.
alright.
I need assistance.
Yeah, we all need assistance.
Pete. I'm traumatized from what I just witnessed.
Right, guys. Right, so what I've got to get you guys to do is do head to toe on the students. And we'll try and get this dealt with as fast as we can and as best as we can, because I want to try and get these guys back up. Hey, can you hear me?
Feels nice. What are you doing there? Legs. I made a homemade splint. That feels refreshing.
Yeah, that's alright.
Just want to inform you, it turns out there's 4. One of them is on the roof over there.
Oh, shit, yeah, I just saw him pop up.
Yeah.
How are we going to get up there?
We have Victual.
Yeah, can we get Pol there to maybe... hang on. Can we get one of my students to get on Vic Pol and get up to the roof, and we'll try and bring him down.
Okay.
Just carry him down. Yeah, mate, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, fellow students. Can you hear me? Right, good-o, good-o. What happened to you? Did you get blown up?
Pilot accidentally jumped out of the helicopter.
Oh shit, righto. Okay, that'll happen. Right, how far did you get blown up, or did you get thrown out?
I got thrown out, man. I broke both my legs.
Oh shit, righto, that's gonna hurt.
Fuck!
Right, no worries, let's have a quick look at this.
You fucking bastard! Ah!
What's your pain level on 1 to 10 at the moment?
Mate, I'm about an 8 to 9.
Oh.
Yeah, righto, no worries. You haven't had drugs or alcohol at the moment?
Oh, that's better. That's way better.
Yeah, I
Right, sweet.
can't really get in contact with Polio.
Yep, no worries. I'm going to pop this guy up, and then can you just stay with him and make sure he stays okay? I've got to give him some pain meds yet. Because, yeah, this is really a mass casualty incident. Unfortunately, your student days are over for today because I'm about to give you fentanyl. Yeah, get back down there.
Do you think AV would be able to grab another helicopter just for old mate? Or
He was thinking to contact with Paul to put one of the students in Vic.
Think about sitting back down, mate.
Not Vic Paul, sorry,
yeah.
Paulo.
This guy's not cooperating.
Let me grab the
Yeah,
fentanyl.
I'll contact him and let
We'll
know.
look after him. We can look after him.
Paulo. Is it Ops? No,
no,
there we go.
I've got
Yeah,
it.
okay.
There you go, sweet. Alright, no worries. Okay, so I'm
no,
going
it's
to give you
Ops
some
30.
fentanyl.
Yeah, okay.
So much, officer.
It is Ops 30 above
It
us.
hurts so much.
He's
You'll
your
be
fucking
fine.
mate. We'll put him in the boot if we have to.
Oh, it's fine.
Alright, there we go. I'm just going to leave that with you. You're just going to stay there for
Excuse
now.
me?
That pain should get released really quickly.
Thanks, mate.
No, you're good.
I thought you shut that fucking hairy
Alright,
mouth.
how are we going here?
I don't know what I'm doing.
That's okay.
I
So
checked the blood
what's the
pressure,
issue?
I don't know.
No, so has the patient been responding at all?
Oh yes,
The officer wrapped my legs up for me.
This is your fault, mate.
Okay, no
How are you
worries.
doing a head to toe check?
I'll give you that information later.
Okay.
Right, so we've got issues with legs, is that correct?
Yeah, my legs were all burned up. The officers already cleaned them with saline.
Excellent. And wrapped with cling wrap?
Wrapped them, yeah, with cling wrap.
Right, fantastic. Unfortunately, they've removed your pants, which is actually a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
So we're just going to pop them back on.
Okay, thank you.
Have you been given pain relief at all?
I have not yet, no.
And what's your pain on 1 to 10 at the moment?
It still fucking pretty hurts bad. I'd say probably a 9 or a 10.
9 or a 10?
The burns are really hurting.
Alright, no worries. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you some morphine. You haven't had any drugs or alcohol tonight, have you?
No, I have not.
Alright, no worries. Just give you morphine. We're going to set up that via the IV. What's your magic numbers, do you know?
118.
Just 118, no worries. Can I just get you other guys to just back up a bit? I need to be able to pop this student up, otherwise I can't get in here properly.
360 code 5 with police attendants.
Sometimes you need to find the magic spot to get the pop-up command. Unfortunately, it's not this side. Are you sure you're unconscious?
I am back conscious. They did use a revive on me, I do believe.
Oh, okay. No worries. I was expecting you to be unconscious. Alright, no worries.
Oh, fair enough.
Just about as much as I can for you right now. We're just going to need to get someone to transport you because unfortunately I don't think I can fit a strike.
There we go. Just hook you up with that.
Thank you.
And you'll be fine. So just stay there and we'll get back to you on that one. That'll knock you out for a bit. Okay, what's with this one?
All right. So burns to the legs. So we've wrapped them up in cling wrap.
Excellent.
It was a 12 out of 10 pain. It has dropped down to a 5. She was having a little bit of difficulty breathing, so we've applied oxygen.
Check the airways as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
She also did mention that she blacked out for a short period of time. So I popped a collar around her neck just as a precaution, and that's about all
Oh my
now.
god,
Yep,
how
yep.
cool is this? Check this out, boys.
Can we get rid of these Dannies? Is there a way to get rid of them?
Mate, I wish I could get my fire hose out. I don't know how effective it'll be, but
Can one of you students go and grab the stretcher out, please? We'll put this one on the stretcher. Seems to be pretty bad. Yeah, anyone, either or, it's all good. Oh, we need another airship.
Oh, I'm just waiting for my patient transport.
Yeah, this should have been a mash cash.
Yeah.
Actually, all right. So this one's going to go on stretcher. We'll chuck it in the back of our bus. I'm going to try and pick this one up. All right, can you try and stand up for me, nice and slow? Fantastic. Right now, just put your hands on the back of my shoulders, so I get to walk nice and slow over to our bus.
Ask if you can go with the hot one,
Okay,
bro.
I can't see very well at the moment because
The drugs will be hitting you pretty hard. It's all right. Just come this way.
Yep. Can I just please
follow you.
get transported away?
Yep, so follow my voice. Straight ahead.
Okay, you're stuck in my eyes currently. There we go. Oh Lord.
That's all right.
Okay, I'm with you.
We'll get you in the back of this van right here.
I reckon these ones
Just
need to be
just
drug
jump in the
tested
back.
the way they come flying in that chopper.
Oh, think about your F muscle.
Yep. That's what I tried.
That's all right.
Oh.
Yep, chuck her in the back. Thank you.
God fucking damn it.
Are those
Holy moly.
Ambos going to get drug tested? The way I seen them approaching that helicopter just then.
That's right. Doors aren't important, hey?
On something.
No, we like air conditioning. Try again. That happens.
You need anything more from me, mate? Or
no, I mean apart from
there was something.
Getting rid of these guys that are here. They're freaking annoying me.
But
yeah, I think the cops will sort them out.
He's fucking. He's loud as fuck. All right, hang on. Let me have a look closer at this. Yeah, I'll just have a look at this one. Yeah, something's a bit sus here. What's going on here?
I'm in pain. I just need to be escorted back to a damn hospital. What's going on here?
Right, we'll just go back here. Try again.
Careful.
There we go. It's locked in. Sweet. All right. Now we can't. One of you guys jump in the back. That should be another spot, and we'll get off to Bendigo.
Okay. You driving?
Yeah, I'll drive.
That is.
You okay, sir?
What I do find funny is how everyone's being treated.
You could have jumped into the seat.
What can you feel?
When it first exploded, it's still lying there
Feel
alone, no one around, and every time I walk over, I get fucking yelled at.
546 is code 6 to patients to Bendigo.
Look at him.
That guy wouldn't shut up.
Definitely wouldn't.
Oh, feel the breeze back there. Feel the breeze.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Have we all got our belt on?
It should be. It's only a short drive, and I'm not going to speed on this one.
Yeah, but the people in the back, I don't want them to fly out.
That's true.
I know, right? Doors are open a little.
Yeah,
Or do I?
Well, the only thing that'll fly will be that stretcher.
Hey, you're not letting my sister
No, not
fly
the
out of here.
stretcher. I've got a good hold on it, Sam. Don't you worry.
Yeah, you
Lorraine's
better.
not going anywhere.
Except from to the hospital, hopefully.
That's it.
Right, everyone out. Okay, someone grab the patient, please. Oh, Jesus, there goes another fueler. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to be doing handoffs. Is this, you okay?
Yeah, mostly. Still
cool.
just hurts a lot. The morphine helps a bit.
Okay, we'll just walk through this way. Excuse me, sir.
I've still got a blood pressure thing on my arm though currently.
That's okay, it'll pop off when you check yourself in. Alright, so what we're going to have to do is, this door's a bit finicky, you can't run at it, you got to walk straight at it. So the trick is, when it comes time to handing a patient in, you've got to let the stretcher go near the desk and pop them off just afterwards before they check in. It's really important you do that. Usually when I walk into a medical station, I'll say something along the lines of, all right, we're just going to pop you off here at the medical station. You need to check in with the nurse or with the front desk, and I'll let you know when you can do that. And then I'll say, right, pop the patient off by using your third eye and remove person off the striker. And then what we need to do is a handoff. And this is the trippy... Oh, there we go. Now they can check in.
Sorry.
Okay, so with the handoff, what you might want to do is grab out a clipboard, for example, or a notepad, and you'd say something along the lines of, you could make up a nurse's name, and so say Nurse Jackie, for example. Nurse Jackie, I've got 2 patients on board, both have got burns, one has burns to the legs, the other one has burns to arms and chest. We had to back brace one as they lost consciousness, so we're not able to determine their current stability, so highly suggest X-rays, MRI on spine, neck, chest, back. We were given morphine in field via IV, no allergies, no drugs or dependencies. Thank you. Second patient was female, also has burns on legs, attended to and filled by a paramedic. had a cling wrap applied, was given fentanyl for pain relief, no drugs, alcohol, or allergies. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. I mean, it's when you explain the handoffs, you can be as descriptive or non-descriptive as you wish.
Okay. All right. And
Right,
I'm just.
cool. Look out, we've got more people coming in. Just stand off.
Shivs is a lot to remember.
Dude, that was probably the worst of the worst right then. Because it was, well, not only our guys, but also our hems plus other stuff at the same time. That was a mass casualty, extremely busy.
And you said that he had his pants off before, and why was it important that you put them back on? If he had burns to his legs, it would have been better to leave them off, no?
Well, technically, okay, so how you do burns, right? If you read the booklet, you're never supposed to remove clothing, ever.
Oh, no, that's true, because the skin could stick to it.
That's right, so you could be ripping off skin, which is obviously the first layer of protection. So you could introduce issues to the patient. So the first thing is leave the clothes on. So the way I did it was, we're going to assume that they left the pants on the whole time. So if you want to grab our stretcher and chuck it back in the bus.
I was wondering how I do that.
Okay, so to grab the stretcher, you just run over here.
Okay,
You see this little green light?
Feeling?
You see the little green,
that's
see the
right,
little
the
green
green
light?
light.
Yeah, you got to stand nice and close.
God. An exciting first day.
I want my HEMS license.
You want your HEMS license?
I want my HEMS license because I'll be a better pilot.
Okay, so
what a freaking mess.
Community service from. You still need to take him back to a salvo. You can't just do it like on the spot.
Yep, just you got to go straight at it. Yeah, straight ahead. There you go.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it really sucks going in and out of those doors with stretchers.
It really does.
And we need to go get a new bus. Or get it repaired. So yeah, just shove it straight in there. Oh no, just yeah, we've got no doors anymore, so you can actually just put it straight in. What a mess. Whoop.
I can't seem to do it.
That's all right. Try again. If it doesn't work the first time, keep trying again. I saw the ambulance kicked off to the side. It just means it had a little glitch. There you go, all the way in. No, don't turn off to the side. Just go straight in, all the way. Yep, and now just place striker in vehicle.
Where did it go?
It's in there. It's not locked in though. It's a bit odd.
Yeah, I know.
In my eyes, it's just vanished. Oh no, here it is.
Let me try and move the van and we'll see if that worked.
How you keep moving the bus?
Yep, chuck it in there. There you go.
There we go.
Alright, jump in, let's get out of here. So what we're going to say, we are actually going to head back and I'm actually going to clock off for the night, to be honest with you guys. That was an extremely busy session.
Cheers for helping my boy.
Thank you to you fellas for helping our mate.
You can thank him, I'm moving.
Jesus Christ. This is your typical Friday or Saturday night, full of randoms.
Oh, wow.
It's a pain in the ass. Oh, no mallies. I generally try not to come up to Bendigo unless it's absolutely necessary. It is, I kid you not, a circus.
Okay, yeah.
So if there's absolutely no other jobs on, and I'm halfway up here, then I'll come up here. But I'm not coming all the way from the city up here. It's just a mess. Hey, my phone's ringing. Give me a sec.
Sure.
Hello.
Just a warning. If you're planning to go to the casino anytime you're clocking off, don't suggest to.
Is there still an active shoot at the casino?
It's an active terrorist attack.
Terrorist attack? Holy shit.
Well, that's what I've heard.
Well, that's full on. Righto. No worries. We won't go there.
Yeah, just looking out for you.
Yeah, no worries, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
Cheers, pal. Alright, so don't go back to the casino because there's still an active shooter up there.
Okay. All right. No worries.
But they're also saying it's a terrorist event, so who knows what's going on.
A terrorist event? Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's weird. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to be 546 is going to be code 8. Code 8 means we're going to be going off duty. Hang on, I just got to answer radio. Yes, I have my 2 students.
Wonderful.
Do you need us to come back and pick up another one? I've got room. Might have to turn around yet.
So what were you saying the radio call was? 546 was going to be...
Oh, code 8.
Okay, code 8.
So if you look at your books, code 8 means off duty.
Yeah. Okay.
What I'll do,
Alright.
I'm going to email you guys some details. Did they just ask for me?
Yeah, they did. 666 to Pete.
Pete here.
Pete, I've got 3 students if you want them, boss.
Where the fuck am I going to put them? I've already got 2 students. I can only take 1 more in the van back to the city.
I can't work anymore. I've taken ketamine.
Oh, you're flying the pink rainbow. Nice.
Yes, sir. They could follow you in another vehicle that they just can't treat on their own.
Yeah, I'm heading back up to Bendigo now. Whoops, just hit a dog. And I'll get them to follow me back because I was going to go code 8 actually.
If you're going code 8, don't worry about it. This has been a very eventful session.
Copy that. 546 is going code 8, heading back to the city. That's absolute shit show mess.
Wow, that was. I was getting a little
The problem
nervous.
is it was everywhere because I wanted to actually get you guys have 1 patient that I can take you through the process of 1 patient, but all we got was 2 patients or more.
Yeah.
So it's a bit haphazard because at the same time you guys can't look after that guy's driving a broken car back to the city. Yeah, you guys can't treat on your own, so technically I shouldn't have left you alone, but I had to because there's 3 people that required assistance.
Yeah, that's alright.
That's the problem, is that there's 3 people, so I can only do so much as I can. So anyway,
Yeah.
It is what it is.
So how did you do the head-to-toe
Alright,
exam?
so I've got a little magical box, like a brain box that I press 1 button, it does everything for me. But what you'd think about doing is /do space and then do something, so you can actually type it in into your brain box. So you can try that now while we're on the road. I did a little hip check on that guy.
Okay, so it's backslash, then do, and then hip check.
Yeah, so you can do head-to-toe check.
Okay, so do, and then space, head-to-toe check.
Yeah, so here, I'll do this.
Oh shit, sorry.
No,
I
that's
just went
alright.
straight over yours.
No, but I'll just do the little sign language. So you've got an idea of how to do it. So you press...
360 is going code 3 to somewhere.
So you think about your T muscle to bring up your little magic box, and that's where you type it in.
Alright. Alrighty, thank you.
So that's just like the first step. I've got, as I said, I've got a little magic box where, a little brain box where I'll magically think about pressing a button and the magic words will appear.
Oh wow. That's
It
awesome.
makes life a lot easy. It makes life really easy. Well,
yeah.
It depends if you get that same box or not.
Righto.
Otherwise, you'll have to think about typing everything out.
Also, can we have shortcuts?
They're basically the shortcuts. Unless you can think about creating your own macro system.
Oh, okay.
So I'll put something in the emails later on that'll give you an idea of what I'm talking about.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, that'd be
That's
great.
alright.
Thanks very much.
And we'll also take your number in a minute too.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
It's also on the message board in the office. I'll actually show you that because I don't think anyone showed you guys where it is.
No.
We're going the long way, by the way. Oh, don't forget flex your F6 muscle and don't forget to sign out.
Do we do that now or when we hit the...
You could do it now, it's fine. I'll be doing it when I get back straight away. I hear a siren somewhere.
Okay, so if we wish to go out again, we need to have another FTO.
Yes, you will need an FTO.
And it says we may need, 2 or 3 sessions with an FTO.
Well, it's kind of like a guess. As in, it depends on how much training you have. So if you only have 1 hour here and 1 hour there, you're not going to get a huge amount. Whereas if you get like big 5-hour blocks, then you'll clock up a lot faster than anyone else.
Right, okay, so that, yep, no worries. And it's just a matter of pinging it, sending an email to find out an FTO in there.
You can try FTO, or you could try and, as I said, sometimes when I was a trainee, I would just jump on radio and say are there any FTOs available, especially if you use the old Alt-Z muscle. You can actually see that there's ambulances in the city. And if they're in the city, then the chances are there might be someone to take you out.
Oh, cool.
But if there's multiple ones, then there might be already students, and they might be able to take an extra.
Yeah, no, that's all well and good.
So yeah, I know this is very chaotic and very much all over the place because there's no real true cut method. But if you've got time, if you guys have got time, we'll run through some stuff when we get back here at base.
666 +3 code 7 to Mirror Park HQ.
Oh, they're coming back now. And this is where you park the ambo, in this spot. You get rid of it.
And if we ended up using the locker inside the vehicle, obviously our stuff is gone then, isn't it?
No. So these ambulances are very, very special. What stays in the locker is your personal equipment. When the next ambulance comes out that you're in, that will come out with it.
Oh, good, beautiful.
Yeah. So
I like
trust
that
me.
very
So
much.
same with Mount Zona. You've got to flex your E-muscle to be able to go through these doors. And they lock themselves fairly quickly.
Oh, good.
So in this office here, if you come up to the board here and flex your third eye, you can actually get the AV contact details, and that will go into your pocket.
Oh, cool.
So that has all the names and numbers of people that you can contact. So you might want to keep Jax, myself if you want to train with me, or any of the others.
Yeah.
Yep, cool.
And so we go this way. As they were discussing before, over here is your personal locker, so you flex your third eye over it. Open up, this is where you put your stretcher, your meds unit, medical kits, any meds that you didn't use, and you can hold down control muscle and click through that, and it'll actually store it away. So, as I said, this is attached.
So awesome.
This is attached to all of the hospitals, so you can just pull all your equipment away.
All right, awesome.
So we obviously need to keep the cards on our person, isn't it?
Yeah, if you put your, well, let's put it this way, you can't leave without your card, but if you leave behind someone else and you leave your card in the locker, you can't get back in. So you'll have to, wait for someone else to come in or put an emergency SMS or something like that.
Yeah.
So yes,
Okay, but we can leave our stretcher in our locker then.
I would highly suggest it because it weighs so much.
Yeah, that's what I was
just
wondering.
ping it out when you need it. Yeah.
So what I do, I like to leave my radio and my access key on me at all times, only because they don't weigh too much and it doesn't bother me at all. It only takes up 2 slots in your pocket, so I don't really care.
Yeah.
So yeah, your meds will expire over time, so it's not a big deal. You can leave them all in here, leave your stretcher in here, all that kind of stuff. It's definitely a stretcher because it weighs so much. And then you can third eye over here and go to job clothing, and you can change out into your any personal equipment that you want. Just remember, you can't wear paramedic gear outside of the job.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, this is groovy.
Let's see. Oh, I'm getting hungry again. Why do I get hungry again?
Oh shit, me too.
That's weird,
Just had
right?
to dump all my med kits here because I obviously didn't before when I flew out.
Yeah, I've actually had stuff on me before by mistake, and it happens. Everyone makes a mistake.
Like I thought I put it in there before I flew out, but it was back on me when I flew back in. So
yeah, as long as you don't go trying to sell them off or anything like that, the government does notice these things, and you'll get booted straight away from the program.
So I've got a question.
Yes.
When I do the muscle T and then slash my jobs, it doesn't come up with the ambulance one. Do we get that after we do our training, or?
You should have it already. I would.
Yeah, you should.
Do you all have that or not?
Yeah, I do.
I don't. I
Sorry,
even went to the job center and had a look.
Do forward.
You can't get it at the job center. You can only get it from assignment.
Yeah, but I went there and had a look. But yeah, it's not in my job, so.
Okay, so what I would highly suggest is that you take a mental image and place that image in the emails and just tag Jackson in there and just say, yeah, do it now. Yeah, I'll just put some other things here I'm going to suggest you guys do. So that one, so if you guys,
that's all good.
You guys just look at my sign language. Look at the slash location. So if you flex your T muscle and do slash location, see what happens.
Oh, it tells you where you're at.
Yeah, it's a much better way of seeing your location. Yeah, it's a much better way of seeing your location than the original one.
Okay.
So that one, yeah, you have to keep turning it on every time you fly in, unfortunately. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to run through some stuff. And as I said, it was...
Sorry to interrupt.
Mm-hmm.
What email, if you know what I mean?
The EMS emails.
Yeah, what one in there?
The only place where you can probably put information, which would be the student area.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Okay, so with tonight, as I was saying, it's as simple as starting off and doing a head-to-toe check. So my system that I have, my brain box, thinks about doing mechanic 3, and then it does the typing, and it goes straight into the movement of doing head-to-toe check on a patient. And then I just think about cancelling that emotion. So I'll show you this real quick. So think about the mechanic 3, and you'll be able. That's your method of being able to get down there and doing your head to toe check. So you want me to practice that now if you can? Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a different one.
is, isn't it? What the hell's that?
Definitely a different mechanic motion.
Probably I didn't know how to spell the word
You
mechanic.
can't top that. You
Hello.
will tell no one.
Hi guys.
Hello, flight
All of
manager.
All of you, shut the fuck up. This
Yeah, I'm
didn't
not
happen.
on fucking on the deck anymore, mate.
You do know that I have body cam, right?
I know. I was watching on your body.
I've captured everything.
I know. I was watching.
And I saw you on the roof. I was like, why can't the the Vic Pol go just touch down and grab him off the roof and bring him down for us?
Fucking apparently it's not strong enough.
Sorry.
That's what I said.
I think we're all going to be hanging out in here for a while. This is cozy.
Yeah, I reckon, hey.
Hello, students.
Oh,
well done, all of
Lord.
you, on a very hectic first session.
Okay,
Please
look,
remember
I'll
to
be
go
honest.
off duty.
I'm gonna be honest. Every single AV shift after this will be boring as shit
Yeah,
because
pretty
that is the peak of your
That
entire
was
career.
that was a lot. That was a lot,
That
guys.
is literally the most
Can I
action
put
you
the
will
stretcher
ever
in
get.
here?
Yes, you
You're
absolutely can.
welcome.
You can also put it
Okay,
in the
also,
lockbox
this never
inside
happened.
the vehicles. That's where I prefer to put it.
Can you guys move? I need to lie down.
Is everyone off duty?
Yeah.
I do believe so.
There's one person on duty. Who is it?
Is it you?
Hopefully not.
It's probably our illustrious leader because he just had a big whack of ketamine.
Oh God.
Hear that? They called me the illustrious leader. Shit, Tech. I mean, I love you. Please don't give me a strike.
Oh, I'm so gonna.
Taking away your high-end license.
I'd take it away. I'd give it to me too.
No, Betty didn't
I
get
need
hers revoked. Betty didn't
Betty
get hers
should have got
revoked.
hers
You guys
revoked.
want to go
But
down
she
Uber?
didn't.
Yes, please.
And that was actually her
Okay, we'll
fault.
wait
That
for
wasn't a
Lorraine.
muscle spasm.
Yeah,
oh
sure.
my God.
Yeah, I actually need to get food. I'm headed down to Uber.
So how was the patrol tonight?
I'm just,
Yeah,
I'm just
great.
gonna go to bed now.
fell out
I'm
tonight,
gonna ask
mate.
Sam and the recruit.
Deck, can I
Yeah.
sleep
Hi,
here
guys.
tonight?
Sure.
Hi, Chris.
All right.
I fell out the
Deck.
sky.
If any students
You-
want to
you
have a
what?
chat, I'm going to go down to
Fell out the
Uber. We
sky.
can talk business down there.
Yeah,
but
let's
yeah.
go.
Anyone wants to
I'm
have a
hungry.
chat? My
Pete,
number
can I
is
grab
on
you
the
for a
thing.
sec?
You guys
Yeah.
going to Uber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to hear how they went.
I'm gonna go down there now.
Well, it's the problem is it was really, really hard because
Yeah. Because there's so
Our-
many of them.
well, yeah, it wasn't just the amount. I mean, I'm used to having one student at a time, not
Yeah.
two. But at the same time, it was the first incident we went to. There was two patients, and they were
Yeah,
both
yeah.
critical. They're both on the
Oh,
ground,
okay, yeah.
so I couldn't really take them through it. I just said, watch and learn how I speak and do stuff. And then
That's
the next
fine for
one,
the first one.
yeah, then the next one was a guy we couldn't find at the freaking roller coaster.
Oh yeah, that guy. And I already grabbed
And
him.
then the next one was the mass casualty, and I had 3 students down. I said, "You guys just look after those over there. I've got to
No,
go."
that's
And
fine.
go
like,
bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I think you did fine for the first one out.
that
like,
was
you know, it's
messy.
yeah. That was a lot. Tonight was a
That
lot.
was a lot.
But
I mean, I remember
think
my
everyone
first
did
mass
fine.
cash, and it was horrible.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. We made it through. Okay. Well, yeah.
I'm putting in
We'll
for my
probably just
HEMS
take them.
license because, yeah.
Yeah, do it.
That
Yeah, for
was-
sure.
How
I'll
the hell did-
definitely vote that up.
So from what I was
He had a
told,
muscle spasm.
oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Because one of the
Big call to AV,
hang on a sec.
any available units?
I thought I turned my radio off. I didn't. I
There are no AV units available at the moment, sorry.
Yeah, it's definitely none. It's 0 now. One of the students goes to me, "Oh, I'm burning up. Our stupid pilot jumped out, and we
Oh,
crashed." I'm sitting there laughing my ass off.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it wasn't too bad. It's got to be the first time we've hurt AV students on the first day.
No.
No?
No.
Oh well. Oh. Well. I'm gonna go jump
okay.
in my most
Yeah,
expensive
go.
car and get food.
Go have fun. Oh.
He spun out and crashed. Oh, you prick. Why'd he get in front of me like that? My poor car. Well, as usual, get the car out and have an accident. I was on the wrong side of the road, so I'll give him that. Oh, that was a rugby truck. Oh, brakes, fuck. Oops. Okay. At least I didn't crash a chopper. Shut up, Pete.
Oh, that's pretty intense.
Hey guys, how you doing tonight?
I'm not
Pretty good, sir.
certified, but
Oh,
I'm
that's
still
great.
fucking down there.
Thank you very much, undercover FBI. I appreciate it.
Good job. How's the stuff with your workers?
Oh, the student slot went all right, but it was a mess out there, especially with our own hems going down. The pilot blames a muscle spasm, but I just think he's a spasm. Yeah. Exactly.
Mr. Ripper, don't burp in people's faces like that.
You didn't say.
Did your mother teach you any manners?
I don't
Any
really
at all?
have a mother's.
I'm gonna go food cars. I'll catch you later. See ya.
I had to keep myself up on the farm.
You can do that again.
You okay there, mate?
There's no one here. There's no one here. Yeah, you're a spasm. You deserve all the problems. Let's see. I've got 14 Slurpees. That's pretty good. That just sucked. There's so much going on. Alrighty, guys.
Bailed.
Yeah.
He didn't mean to bail. I believe he said he was trying to like change to the CFA channel. Yeah, he was trying to get onto CFA because to fire, and fat fingered a muscle and left us to crash and burn is what he said happened.
Shit.
I just think it was bad piloting.
Yeah, I mean that's what he keeps saying. It wasn't bad piloting. It was just it was a fat finger of muscles.
Okay, so does anyone have any questions from tonight? I know it was hectic.
Me
I know it
and
was hectic.
Lorraine didn't really get to go in the ambulance. So what is it for like all the sirens and stuff?
Okay, so it's think about muscles 1 and 2 for sirens, like different tones of sirens, and muscle Q for your lights, and muscle E for a horn. Now, both driver and passenger have access to all of those. So if you have 2 people, the driver can concentrate on the driving, and the passenger can do all the work, like assign them tickets, and obviously that GPS will then go straight onto the driver's board, all that kind of stuff. It makes life so much easier.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that was an interesting first shift, I guess.
Oh, that was
Falling down
nothing.
the sky.
On the way down here, I hit a wreck V truck.
Oh fucking hell, that's Rack V truck for you, mate.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
because none of us are on duty.
The funny thing is,
the Rack V truck
look, there's a Macca.
sat there. The Rack
There's
V
Macca.
truck sat there for like 10. Oh, what's happening? Sat there for like 20 seconds after you already left with the horn locked on. So I just sat there with mine on too.
He was probably nailed pretty hard.
Probably.
Yeah,
Right,
he
get
definitely
up. We
got out.
know you're faking it. Get up.
Oh, that was.
You've been caught.
All right.
Alright.
So how'd you all go?
I had helicopter crash.
Oh, Jesus. That was just full on.
Amazing experience.
I'm just down here to get food, but yeah, I saw you all. I'm like, up, you're done. Awesome. Fuck yes.
Yeah,
Hang on. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Did you let Koala drive at all?
No, she didn't drive.
Shut up,
Oh
Macca.
God, you're so lucky.
That's nothing. That's nothing. I didn't have an accident on shift either, so that's a first. I just have accidents.
You just killed a dog.
That was an accident. He rode in front of me. Come on.
Oh,
Hey,
no kidding.
hang on. Is that the truck guy over there?
Which truck guy?
Well,
The double, the Rack V double.
To be honest.
Just ask him if he hit a Merc tonight.
Yeah, he probably did. Yeah, they were. I got them all to go up there and clock back on because half of them weren't clocked on. Then most of them are new.
Oh yeah.
I even had to have a conversation with Clark.
Oh,
yeah, let's just say it
that's
wasn't
good.
a good one.
Oh, okay, righto. Was he talking to you about coming up to TBT or?
No, there was an RACV vehicle dumped in the middle of the road up on Vespucci, and it apparently had been there for a while. So yeah, I had to go up as I flew in. I wasn't even clocked in yet, and yeah, sorted out.
Yeah, full on. That sucks.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
is what it is.
Yeah. Well, it had an interesting night. So it wasn't conventional, and it may have just been thrown into the deep end. But it does get better. You learn fast. It's just learn by doing is the other thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, Mr. Rack V, Mr. Rack V with your hands on your hips. Did you hit a Merc tonight?
Yes, I did.
Did you get knocked out?
The boss, mate.
That was my car.
Yeah, right.
I got stage 4 armor, so it could take a lot more hits than yours.
Yeah, right. Well, maybe driving on the proper side of the road might help you out next time.
That's true. You got so much horsepower, you just don't know what to do with it.
Fair enough, mate. Can't argue with that.
Yeah, sorry about that. Did I knock you out?
Nah.
Jesus fucking clowns.
Oh, sweet. Did he just hit my Merc?
Oh, it was a cop.
Oh,
Now
nice.
you reversed into the unmarked cop.
That's glorious. That's
Question.
that's glorious.
Fucking instant karma. That's the kind of shit.
Does anyone have any idea what was going on at the casino? There was like 7 cert cars there from the cops, and
There was
explosions
a
and
shooting.
gunshots going on.
Yes.
People usually put shit on Twitter.
So
Yeah,
what
there
I
was a shooting. I heard it over the radio with the RACV guys.
yeah, so I heard there was a
Cops were
shooting.
getting
There was
shot off the
also they were calling it a terrorist attack actually.
Yeah, well, that's what it sounded like. It was literally just bombs going off and then shit tons of gunshots. Over
Holy
and over.
shit, that must have been really well organized.
It was inside of the casino. That's why we all came this way down here.
Yeah.
Because I drove up towards the casino and everything was blocked off, and there was gunshots and bombs going off, and I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, one of the RACV guys said that the police were going to fine him or whatever for being in the area.
An active crime scene or something.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
something like that. Yeah. So I had to clear them all out. They were running cars out of the car
I seen
park.
them all going backwards and forwards out of there.
Well,
But they were still,
that's easy money.
like,
If it's
bombed
not
and
time up
shit.
there, there's cars there, and it's easy money. That's why they were doing it.
Yeah, definitely.
We always do that every
But
night.
still.
Yeah, but still. But if the cops didn't
Yeah,
have the roads blocked off, then it's kind of on them too.
True.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean, they
they
wouldn't
didn't,
know.
But then they threatened the guys in the car park. Yeah.
Yeah, righto.
Oh.
So I just pulled them out. I just said,
Yeah,
look, there's other places to go. You got 50 joints. Let's go.
Yeah, when I went up there before, they had it all blocked off.
Yeah, but I'll go get
interesting.
some food, and I'll leave you guys to it.
Yeah, mate. Okay.
Okay, bye, Marco.
Has
Yeah, later,
anyone got any EMS questions from tonight?
Not sure.
It's when can we go again?
Whenever there's another FTL one.
True.
I think maybe when it's a
They
bit
said that they would
quieter.
announce it in the emails.
Hey, I do
Yeah.
have a question, actually.
Yes.
Will you be in city tomorrow for me?
I will be in the city
Hey, yo.
all around the time, so I could be anywhere.
Trying to raise you up.
Wait, is your number on the board at the HQ?
It is, yes.
Okay, I might give you a call.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I haven't been out yet. Oh, okay, I'll take that.
See, magic numbers.
True, you hadn't been out.
But make sure you put a message up there talking about the fact that you haven't got EMS inside your jobs. I mean, you might have to come across to the induction tomorrow at 12 if you have to.
I did chuck it in the emails already.
Good-o, good-o.
If what's your name just says come back to the one tomorrow, I'm happy to do that.
Yeah, I'd just turn up. Just put a reminder in your brain just to do it. Just pop up. If you don't have to, you don't have to. You'll be awake, Jesus.
Yeah, but I don't know how long I'm going to be in city for.
True.
I could be in city until 6 a.m. for all I know.
If that guy tows my rig, I will fucking drill him.
Okay, cheers.
That's why I always valet mine.
Yeah, but I didn't really want to valet it tonight.
Are you also able to just, show me a phone number again?
Sure, that's easy as.
You must have that one on speed dial.
I have many speed dial buttons.
Fair enough.
I've got a lot of buttons to go stuff really fast. Yes, I just got a message.
Oh, helicopter, boom.
Yeah. Rolls off the roller coaster taking scenic photos. So.
Oh, nice.
So some of the students that that work with me, I'm just going to show you something real quick. Just give me a sec to bang it out.
Okay.
Damn.
So think about doing that. So flexing your T muscle and think about slashing location, and you'll get a location on your little visuals, and you'll be able to tell people where you are a bit better. Hello, officer.
Special eye contacts. It shows up on your eye contacts. It's pretty cool.
Happy, Pete?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to be happy.
Well, I'm not.
What's wrong with you?
Rank V tracks are packed in the middle of the road, broken down.
I was just getting told about that from Macca.
Yeah.
And well, I was with EMS and we were doing all kinds of shit tonight.
Yeah,
falling out of the sky.
Well, we got heavens falling out of the sky. We got
when did that happen?
gunshots at the casino.
Nice.
It was just messy. It wasn't the best for the students, but you know they got to see the worst of it.
Yeah.
We got to ride in the helicopter before it fell out of the sky. We looked in it.
How did you fall out of the sky?
The person flying had a muscle spasm and they jumped out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How do you manage?
That's
yeah,
why.
He crashed us right into the side of the mountain and we fucking
Oh,
I can't talk.
Yeah, that's not good.
I flew out of my rack V truck the other day doing that exact thing, and everyone's seen it, and I was
fired.
You're
fired. Oh, that's it, Clark. Have a good one.
Straight out the impound and then jumped out my truck on accident. And I was like, oh crap.
Yeah.
I accidentally did that in a personal, but that was because I had a huge spider on me.
Oh, that's good. That's good. But yeah, okay. So that location. So that's a nice little handy hint. If anyone needs to know where you are in the city, you can then tell them, with a really good, accurate location. You don't have to rely on that pissy little one that you can barely read.
No, that's good. At least it's nice and clear.
Yeah, well, it's a start. That's a good one. Then we've got other things like, let's see, some other ones that are useful. Oh, Jesus. I've got a headache, guys.
My ears.
My ears are hurting. I'll put some information up in the students area for like ease of use items that will make life easier. Yeah, so the location one's probably the best one of all. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, any other questions?
No, I'm good.
That's
I'm
okay.
right now.
As I said, you've probably seen the worst of the worst tonight. I'll say that out loud quite proudly. That was the worst.
Fair enough.
I didn't see shit apart from the back of my eyelid.
It gets a lot better and it's a lot easier. Trust me on that one.
You should have seen it. It was fun. There was explosions.
Yeah, we didn't see the explosion. We just cleaned it up.
I mean, I slipped off the roof and my legs just got fucking left in the fire.
That's something you would do.
Yeah, we got burnt.
I noticed everyone has a little bit of a limp. Did something happen to everyone or something tonight?
Oh, it was me, Lorraine, and another guy that Jason and another guy. Jason and our trainer. Whoever was training us. All four of us got like dumped out the helicopter.
Excuse me for a second.
Yeah.
Go Abby. Abby.
Going to tell him because of the lights.
Try to get you this time. I tried. I really did.
I'm watching you.
I'm watching you, Christian. Oh yeah, I found your killer, by the way. You know the guy that kidnapped you in their buggy?
He didn't kill me. And by the way, the big boss is talking to you, the one behind you.
Sorry?
The big boss is talking to you, the one behind you.
Oh.
Hello.
Sorry about that.
That's alright. There's no cars to tow here. All these are citizens that are sitting down there having a chat.
Yeah. I tried to get him this time. I really did. Just to make fun of you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have a job apparently with AV.
Well, you can't go out unless,
yeah, unless I'm with an FTO, but I was going to call around and see if
that's the question.
out there,
Do you just call on the channel 5 then and see if there's an FTO on?
Okay, so what I used to do when I was a student, I'd jump on the I'd do the Alt Z muscle. So if there's paramedics online, it'll show up straight away. So then you know. If there's paramedics online, then you jump on the radio and say, is anyone available for a tour? If there's no answer, then they've either got students already or they're not doing any tour-ups that day, or maybe they're not FTOs. Or you might get a reply saying, yes, whereabouts are you, and can you get to a particular location, and I'll take you there, pick you up from that location.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So that's one way to do it. The other way is just to maybe ask in student emails. Try not to do that. Yeah. If you're in a different city zone, as in time-wise, there's a person named Classy. She's in the...
I've met her. I believe I've got the number.
Classy is an FTO that does like a graveyard shift, and she usually puts a message on the email saying that she's available for tour. I highly recommend driving with her sometime. It is hilarious.
Yeah. I've seen her a few times.
It is hilariously fun. And she's a good teacher.
Sorry, who was this?
Classy Jackson.
Classy Jackson. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's going on over there?
What is that?
I've got bigger balls. No, I've got bigger balls. No, I've got bigger balls.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, mine are bigger.
No, but mine are small. What?
Oh, they hit each other. Good job.
Out there having a little fucking brawling match.
And there's a cop behind them.
And the cop's not giving a shit.
Oh, there's another cop. No, they don't give a shit. Alright.
They're just coming here to get food. What do you mean? That's all they ever do here, I swear.
Yeah, true.
Unless there's a gun pulled out or something, they just come here to snack.
Or you have a duress like I did.
Yeah, I've got
that was fun, though.
I usually do with duress. I've got a magic button for it, so I don't use the CAD or anything like that. I have a one-button brain box. I just hit it, and that's it. It's instant. Everyone on board.
Saving up for a
do tell what your brain box is.
It's called a loop deck.
Say what now? Sorry.
Okay.
It's called a loop deck. It's not a strip.
What kind of prices is it?
It's comparable with the Stream Deck.
Okay, fair
Just
enough.
that Google.
I'll put some information in the student emails to show you. I would not recommend it unless you are extremely capable at programming.
Oh.
Yeah, I get you.
Like I had to do a lot of work.
Another easy brain box would just be a Stream Deck because there's templates already made for them.
Correct. Yes, and you can tweak them a little bit to your liking. Whereas mine I had to make from scratch. But mine is better in the way that I can control what I can hear and what I say. As in volume-wise.
Yeah.
What is going on over here?
That is awesome lighting out of that cop car.
Got a runner, got a track.
It's not a cop car, it's a
No, the white one.
That one.
What one? Oh, I didn't even see them.
That's M5. That's sexy as.
That is sexy.
No, just go. Holy shit! We got something on fire.
Okay, I might get to see the CFA truck in person.
Actually, is there any CFA in duty?
Is there
Oh,
any?
there are two.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm gonna go run into
That's
the fire
exciting.
and roast my marshmallow. No, I'm kidding. Don't.
Yeah, don't do that.
I want to actually go look at what it looks like.
I'm gonna go and in my head for a sec. I'm just gonna grab a drink. Yeah, I'll be
I
back.
think I might do the same actually. Yeah, I'll let the rest of the crew know if they come back over.
What the fuck is going on tonight?
You're on my. Oh. Oh, dear God.
Alright, I'm back. There we go. Everyone's running back. Ugh. Oh, no, I'm about to cancel. Gotta get up. I've got to put you guys on pause. Okay, let's see what's happening here.
Anyway, they kidnapped me while I was working at Uwu.
We're changing
Took
to
me
CFA
up
with
to
good
the
fire.
took me to the top of Mount Chiliad, stripped me of my clothes, stabbed me in the face, and then made me walk home. And then there was a mountain lion. I got scared. I ran, slipped on a rock, fell down a cliff.
CFA.
And either way, it wasn't a good time for me. So not only did I get stabbed in the I mean, you guys did save me. I do appreciate that.
We didn't last too long after that, though.
So it
Yeah,
wasn't
they
too
didn't
long
happen
after
like
that.
you, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, after we dropped you off, we went back up north for another call, and then that's when it happened.
And then, so what actually happened at the casino? All the cop told me was there was an active bomb threat, and I need to leave or I might die.
I don't know. I just heard a lot of shooting and a lot of.
Yeah, there was
I
a
heard
lot of shooting.
the shooting. There were explosions. They're basically calling it a terrorist threat.
I mean, it sounds fucking like it, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then there was the fire here. I got pulled over for speeding, and they're like, "No, never mind, you can go." And then let me go for.
Fair enough.
Oh, look, here comes Rackby down the wrong side of the road with their
Oh,
lights
Jesus. Turn the lights off in this area.
Is everything okay?
on. Let me go tell them to turn the lights off.
Ah, freaking people.
Is everything safe?
There should be like a questionnaire thinking like, I agree to turn off the lights at Uwu. Yes, I understand every requirement.
It's kind of a standing arrangement. No lights, no RACV parking up here either. It's just too much in one little area, and
Yeah,
it causes
absolutely.
people issues. So we don't want that.
Yeah, but when they apply for the job, they should have a yes, I understand questionnaire thing.
I think that's going to be changing shortly, where RACV will actually be like what you've actually got to apply for, like proper resume.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna. I think it's gonna change.
The people who are already in there, do we then have to reapply?
Oh, I really can't say that one. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
I just know for the future.
Yeah, fair enough.
And even if we do, I mean, we're all good.
Yeah.
Are we just going to ignore the gas station fire down there?
Oh, the CFA guy's down there.
Well, yeah, no, I was about
Yeah,
to
he's
say
fine.
I didn't see that.
He'll be fine.
Oh, wow.
what's the explosion in a minute? Let's keep watching. I want some marshmallows.
I'm just cool. Marshmallows sound good.
There you go. You gotta look on the brighter side of life, you know. Cars on fire.
What
Ooh,
is he
marshmallows.
towing on the back of his truck?
Get the hell away from my... Hang on. Oi, get away from my Merc.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, Jackson, he's after your car next, mate. And then you, Chris, he's probably after your car.
If he...
Oh, shit.
He better not touch
Oh,
my Merc.
He's touching. He's touching.
Hang on, I'm gonna go pull my car away. I can't.
Don't touch my
definitely
Merc.
about to... He's running back to his truck. Oh no, he's not. Okay, your car's safe.
This city's getting less and less safe as the days go on.
I don't know why he's constantly drinking evil.
My name's Lorraine.
I ran over and said, I ran over and went, don't touch our cars, and then ran off.
Yeah. It's the usual Friday or Saturday night where the Denny's come out and shit happens.
Yeah,
did anyone go and see the William Fratello court case today?
No,
what happened?
No, he got given 65 for open
What'd he
carrier
do?
weapon. It was a fucking frying pan.
Him with his frying pan.
It was a fucking frying
And he
pan.
got 65.
He got his frying
He got 65. Yeah.
I was speaking to him.
How does that? What did he plead?
He did.
Guilty.
He did not plead guilty to the weapon charge, but he pled guilty to
Smacking
no,
someone.
threatening.
Oh, that's funny.
And he got 65 weeks.
He didn't have a very. I'll be honest with you. He didn't have a very good
that's like-
defense.
That's like me turning around and saying, "I'm gonna delete your Minecraft account," but I don't actually know how to do it, and I don't
It's
have the
like me
equipment.
going, "Hey, I have a
So-
flashlight in my hand."
What is
Ooh, flashlight.
And then like threatening to make,
Oh,
make
it's
someone go blind
Mildred.
with it.
Mildred's got dress issues.
It's Mildred.
She's an old lady.
Have you guys
It's
ever seen the little mishappenings outside the casino?
Well, we've heard about explosions and gunshots.
Fucking, we had money that was either a vault or a gang war, and like it was neither, so I'm not
Oh.
quite sure.
Is the casino closed or is it open again?
No, it's open. Fucking, there's no certs in there with machine guns. Not this
Sweet.
time.
I might go and have a bit of a spin. I need to do it.
Yeah, I need to.
Yeah.
I won. I think it was $2.5 grand last time, so the winning streak might continue.
I won 15,000 twice once in 2 days.
I just keep breaking even. I keep breaking even. As long as I don't lose, I suppose that's alright.
Fucking, I keep threatening to
I just
bring a
noticed.
lighter into the casino building every
I've
time I
got a
lose,
Jeep
and for
Cherokee.
some fucking reason,
If I save my
like,
money.
yeah, no, it turns out someone actually did do it quite literally, apparently, according
Oh,
to the
Jesus.
photos, so.
Alright,
Wasn't me
guys.
this time.
I'm going to leave you guys with it. I'll be in the city tomorrow for any 2-ups if you require FTOs. I'll be
Appreciate
around.
that. Thank you very
I'll
much.
also be at the next induction as well, so good times.
Yeah, well, I might duck to that induction in the
I
morning.
would if I was you.
Yeah.
It's not
I
that
will
bad.
try my best.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed it, like just going through, testing everything, getting to know it.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping that if I do a 2-up tomorrow, it'll just be with one person. Fingers crossed, only because...
What is that?
What's what? That's from the... Someone stole something from the
I don't even know
airport.
what's happening right now. My head hurts.
Righto, we're gonna go to the casino if
Yeah, I'm
it's a
heading
safe
there.
area and
there.
spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Can you take me
Yeah,
back
wheel.
to impound so I can get my car, please?
Moment of my life.
You look beautiful tonight, Mildred.
Tonight.
Thank you.
I swear you put yours.
Let's try.
Oh, my freaking Merc's damaged. Oh, that's right, I hit a truck. Just get fucked. Heading to the casino. Fuck you, guy. Oh, nice and relaxing drive. Oh, jeez. I'm so glad I don't get speeding tickets for this shit. Too many Dannies? Oh no. I know. Where's the fucking valet? There it is. I know. Let's see if it's still open. There's no one on duty, so I can sneak down with what I'm wearing. Technically, it's a suit. Technically. Taking a while for everything to... Oh, there it is. I mean, I've already got an M5, but I want to win that M5. Hello?
How can I help you?
You can help me by giving me a visitor bonus. And 1500. Oh, here we go. Thank you.
Your chips.
I'll spin that wheel. Alright, where's the nothing? Okay, so oh shit, the spin's gonna suck. How hard am I gonna spin this thing? Super soft or super hard? Super soft. Oh shit. Oh, hang on. Go bitch. Go bitch. Stop. Oh, I'll take the 50 though. Oh fuck, stop, please stop. Oh, you son of a bitch. Fucker. Yeah. Free drinks at the bar. Oh, Christ. I'm gonna get shit-faced. I could have won fucking car, man. Right. Hello, woman. Give me the most fucking potent drink here. How do I get my free drinks? Hello? How do I buy drinks? How do I get up? Help? Oh. Do I just third eye you? Oh, fuck. Get out. No? Oh, hang on. Is it Y button? No. Oh shit, I'm stuck in this fucking chair. I was hoping someone else to come down here. Oh, hang on, I've still got the radio on. Oh, good people. Help, help, I'm stuck in this fucking chair. Alright, keep walking then. Help me, I'm stuck in this chair.
Oh, brother, why are you stuck?
How do I get out of this fucking chair?
Oi, brother, you fuck. You might just fucking. You might just weigh too much to get out of the chair, brother.
That's horrible.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I want to get out. I want to get out. I'm
You
stuck.
ever considered Jenny Craig there, boss?
No. I feel festively plump.
You're beautiful, bruv. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
All praise, Maccas.
We nearly died on the way here. We got in a car accident.
Why?
I'll spare you the details.
Yeah.
But it's just because we're all on heroin. But because we got in a car accident, I'm nearly dead. Like I'm on fucking.
Oh.
I've got like a pube hair of lifespan. Bro. You could probably just blow on me and I'd die.
If you might actually, if it starts flashing, like as in your life bar when you're in a car, you might actually just pass out.
But I'm like my whole screen went fucked up. Like I saw my life flash before my eyes and everything's fucked. But like somehow it must just be all the heroin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
The Y muscle.
I'm sorry,
Yeah, I've
I'm
tried that.
chatting your ear off because you're stuck in a chair.
No, that's
and
all
I'm
right.
sorry, but we gotta. My brother's going to go get some dosh happening.
Nice.
We're on. Oh yeah, I gotta win that M3, bro.
I had 1 free drinks. That's why I came here and sit down. Now I can't get back up.
Oh, bro.
So I'm
we
fucked.
got. If I can help you get out of this chair, can you help us, bro?
Yeah.
We're actually degenerate.
Yeah, that's fine. I like degenerates. What do you need?
Yeah, well, we just need somebody that's not degenerate.
Oh, okay, I can hook you up with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can I scream? Really? No, I can't.
Don't scream.
No. Yeah, okay. No,
My
okay.
ears.
Yeah, sorry, boss. I was just gonna scream right and see if somebody would.
Hang on. Did I just pop out? Oh, fuck. No, just put me back.
Oh, brother.
There's no ATM here.
I can't get
I'm still
out.
trying to help. He looks like somebody that can help us.
I'm stuck.
Oh, thank you.
I'm stuck. Help.
There's got to be something we can do here.
Yeah, we need to. Fuck, brother.
I can't get out of this fucking chair.
You want me to kick you?
I'm
Yeah,
actually
give it a shot.
crying. Yeah, kick him.
I'm first, watch out. I'm gonna pick up the phone first.
Yay!
Oh,
Thank you. That works. There we. Oh, fuck!
Oh, bullshit. What the
What
fuck?
the fuck is
What
wrong with this chair?
Oh,
Oh, hang on. Hang on. I've got an idea.
Give me some.
Come on, bruv. You got
Hang
this.
on. How's this? No, fuck.
Out of
It just
the
put me
chair.
back.
Fuck this chair. Fuck this chair. Fuck this
It's the
chair.
worst fucking chair ever.
Fuck this
There's
chair.
no option to
Fuck
get out of this chair.
Oh yeah, I'm about to fight
Oh,
this
here we go.
chair. Hold
Hey,
me back,
take
bro.
me out of the
Hold me
casino.
back, bro.
Outside.
Hold me back, bro.
Ah!
I'm about to go in on this chair, bro.
No,
This
somebody hold me back.
chair's fucking.
Oh shit.
I might have to. Hang on. I might have to put in a prayer, guys. I might have to put in a prayer.
He was going and then he flew back.
Thanks, JJ. I'm gonna have to put in a prayer for this. I'm gonna have to put in a prayer, guys. So you might want to back up.
I don't like this chair.
Yeah, he's
Why are we kidnapping Pete?
No,
I can't get out.
The
Someone
chair is
put
kidnapped.
glue on his neck.
Hang on. I've put a prayer in with the special angels. They might come down and help me.
enough.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
that one behind you looks pretty special.
I know. I know. I'm
That
stuck
one's,
here.
that's the Macca's angel. That is, mate. That's the Macca's
All
angel.
praise, Maccas.
Beautiful.
I
My
genuinely.
dad was actually a Macca's priest.
What you doing, Chris?
And this
Ooh,
this
hang on.
garment was the last thing he left me before he died from a heroin
Ah!
overdose.
What the hell?
It just. What the
Wait, oh,
fuck?
Chris, yeah, come here.
This is not letting me out.
Brother, yeah, we need to go. We need to make money. We're here to make. Fuck, I forgot about our money moves, Joe.
What's that?
Yeah, I know, I need an ATM.
Yeah, you can try and carry me out, but it's not going to work.
Go have a look
Yeah,
at,
but hang on. If you keep. Oh, there it goes.
What?
Just put me back in the chair.
Ah, shit.
I'm doing weird. I'm doing sweet nothings with the chair. I might have to fly out and fly back in again. Actually,
Shit.
This is fucked. I haven't had any drinks and I want one. I got free drinks and I can't do anything about it.
Did you escape muscle? That's what I just did.
Yeah, I just did. Oh, hang on.
Oh, what the hell?
What am I doing?
Give me a second.
Oh,
There we go.
hang on. Hey, sweet as. Ah, thank fuck for that. I was thinking about pressing every muscle under the sun, but nothing would work.
Feel that?
Oh, I've had people punch me and try and carry me out. It's horrible. Oh, I feel so much better now. I want my free drink. Hey, I'll get free drinks.
Oh, by the way, if I can recommend one, give them a best whiskey shot.
Yeah, it's free. I can get one. I'm punching it out now. There we go. Give it to me, woman.
Have you had it before?
Nope.
Okay.
Give it to me. I want the whole bottle.
Your whiskey.
Yeah, one whiskey. That'll do. Woo!
You're gonna hate this.
Nah, it'll be fine. Oh. Guess what? I'm gonna have another one.
Sure.
One is not enough. Okay, that's two. That's two. Give me another one. Now I can see why they give you free grog for 24 hours. And give me another one.
I think it's like 7 or 8 until you pass out, something like that.
How long do you pass out for? That's the question.
Oh, we'll just spawn you at the hospital.
Oh shit, I better not do that. I wonder what happens if I go and drive.
I have no idea.
Wouldn't recommend.
Well, you got the tipsy walk right now, so.
Wee! Yes! Oh, this is fucked up. Oh, this is the best thing ever. I remember being this drunk once.
Hey, we got another TBT show down there.
Oh, wonder who that is.
I have no idea. Oh, we got a record show.
Ah.
Hey.
Fair enough.
How would you have my
That's drunk as fuck.
Yeah, I've had a few. It's all good. It's all good.
Drink.
Better than mine. Here's 20 pounds on it.
2.5k.
No, he's getting 20
Woohoo!
pounds. He's getting 20k.
See you coming through.
He is.
Fuck me.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Damn.
What's that? Okay, I got
Good
nothing.
shit.
Hey, why are you walking like that?
I'm a little bit pissed.
You okay
drunk
there,
as fuck.
Pete?
I'm drunk.
Pete, what's going on, Pete?
Pete,
Mate?
did you get some free drinks
I
on
got
the wheel?
I got a lot of free drinks on the
Thanks,
wheel.
mate. You good?
I'm gonna grab
Oh,
another one. Hang
yeah.
on. I want another one.
Another one before you go.
I want another
Drive
one.
home,
Yeah, I want to have another one.
I would drink too if I had to see that face all
He's
day.
having the Macbeth whiskey shot.
Fucking A. Stay
Come on,
tight.
Macbeth, give it to me.
Gonna spit in it now.
Give it to me, woman. Yes, pour that drink.
I know, right? Why does it take so long for it to pour it? She pulls the bottle out ready and everything.
I know. Just give me the bottle. Be done with it.
And then
Alright,
she
there
just
we
fucking
go.
stares at you.
Oh, it's a bit creepy, isn't it?
Puts the glass away and then she goes and gets a clean one out if you want another drink. Like, what the fuck?
Nah, it's all good.
Wasted much.
I'm gonna go drive.
Yeah, sounds like a great plan, to be honest.
It's fine, right?
We've all got repair kits on us, I presume.
No. I'll be fine. I'll be
I got
fine.
a repair kit on me.
It's fine. We won't
I'll be
get
fine.
that
It's already beat up as fuck.
Yeah, I've already hit one. I've already hit one Rack V truck tonight. It's fine.
Oh,
Oh my god, Pete, guess what?
Yeah, what's up?
My job just got sorted.
Oh, good. That was good.
You're a bit drunk to go now, so let's just leave that.
It's gonna be fun. Can you make it upstairs?
Well, the truck, it could go either way. I was on the wrong side of the road. So technically, I thought the truck would have gone to the left, but it didn't. Oh, hey.
Lorraine?
Hey.
Lorraine.
Nice to meet you, Lorraine.
Alright. Oh, shit. There's a fucking Jeep there.
Really?
Oh, fuck. There's another Jeep.
Can I call you Sunshine?
Can I call you Sunshine?
No cars over here. Here it is.
Fuck, no, I can't find the
There we go. Hey. Oh, it's easy driving. Oh shit, no, it's not. Oh. Oh, fuck, Jesus, titty fucking Christ, this is so fucked up. Lucky I'm just going to the garage down here. Whoa. Whoop. He's still shit-faced. Oh, okay, being drunk's fun in this game. Almost like being really drunk. Open the bin. I'm gonna eat that burger. And folks, that's what we're gonna end it tonight. We're gonna go and find someone to raid. Let's have a quick look in who's streaming at the moment. Let's see. Who's streaming at the moment? That's the question. Let's have a look. We've got... Ooh. Actually, hang on. There's two people I want to raid. Let's see who's doing what first. Because I want to give you guys the best experience. Okay, we can go with Eleanor, or we can go with Annie Crevice. I think we'll go with Annie Crevice because I don't usually get to raid Annie that much. And what are they doing? They are doing... Oh, they're doing crim shit. So that should be exciting. Raid. Can't spell it right. Annie Crevice. Don't forget to give them a like, follow, and subscribe. The usual spiel. I'll catch you guys next time. Yes, I'll hit your Discord, all that kind of stuff. I'll be around. I'll be all over the place. Then I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye for now.